Goon Quest is a Dungeons & Dragons role-playing podcast containing both crude and sensitive humor, with occasional references to things like drugs. Content warnings can be found in the description.
Goon Quest.
Welcome back to Goon Quest. My name is Jimmy May, and I'm your unapologetically apologetic dungeon master for this world of my own creation. Today, I'm joined by my lovely yet spoiled goons.
Hello, I'm Goon number 1. My name is Joey from Texas. I'm playing the level 3 wizard Plato, who is currently suffering in knowing that he has never heard a song, he's never heard of a song, he's never heard of lyrics to a song. He doesn't even know songs exist.
How?
What?
It's not his
That's
culture.
just not true.
How many songs have we heard?
I've sang one before.
But he doesn't know what it is.
Did he just?
Does he just not know that? Because
I
Ithquant
just thought
sings
you were
songs.
talking really weird.
Oh, yeah.
He just live in the town from Footloose.
I mean, that's just what Dragonborn did.
More accurately, Ithquant hums songs, but
I just assume he's breathing weird. I assume he looks like he has like breathing issues. Doesn't look like he's functioning very well.
It's like the
Ithquant.
pug. They have the weird noses, so like they have the breathing issues. 'Cause it's a dragon.
Ithquant, fun fact, he has breathing issues.
hello everyone. I'm Jayden. I am Goon number 5. I'm playing Ithquant Letni, the paladin. I am from, we'll say I'm from Scotland.
Okay.
Anyways, Ithquant's fun fact of the day. Additionally, he doesn't have breathing issues.
So we get a bonus one.
But I don't know. We'll come back to it. Anyway, your turn.
You could be like, my favorite song is. Like,
I'm pretty sure I've already talked about my
you did talk
song.
about your favorite song.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I can check because, well, that's not the point. Go and talk.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name's Alec. I'm Goon number 2. I'm playing the level 3 monk Adras. I'm from your walls. And Adras's fun fact is that he has mild allergies, but he vehemently denies it and tries to find any excuse for why he's like coughing or sniffling. Like, oh, the feng shui in this room's off. You know, it's that time of year again.
For allergies?
Yeah. Well, he doesn't think he has allergies.
Okay. This plays very well into Twig saying he has sleep apnea too. It's all allergen related.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question. What does Adras think about germs?
What's a germ?
Okay.
That's not Adras's voice. I'll get into it.
Also, I'm ready for my fun fact now.
Okay, we will
Alright.
deviate and go back to your fun fact.
Okay, cool. So I just double checked. I can confirm I haven't talked about it. So Ithquant's fun fact for the day is that his clan has a song that's been passed around since its formation, and he sings it to himself pretty often.
And he hums it.
Yeah, he hums it. Anytime he's like about to go into combat, he's humming that song.
And it comes off to some people.
I
would
imagine.
say, I would say most people actually.
I don't know about that.
As weird breathing.
Plato thinks you have some strange tick.
Apparently. Oh, I mean, it could be considered a strange tick, but I think Plato thinks I'm dying, like I'm malformed.
I mean, I don't want to be racist or anything, but just looking at you, you seem a little different from the crowds that he hangs around with.
Humans?
He doesn't really know what's really going on with you, to be honest.
What does he think of Boravik?
Who? Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, and now we know. Anyways, Boravik.
He hasn't been introduced yet in this episode. Well, there you go. I'm Lil Goon, Samuel from Wisconsin. I play the X-ish criminal sorcerer dwarf Boravik, who some players remember from being here the whole time.
Well, there was the one time.
There was the one time.
I thought you said Barovia, and I was like, what are you talking about?
And Borovik's fun fact is he uses a hammer because he never actually learned how to sharpen a blade, and the first axe he was given became so dull that it was basically a hammer, and he just stuck with it.
Did the axe eventually break?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I was like, did the head just get so worn down that...
That's exactly
All right.
what happened. Yeah.
Did he go buy a hammer after that?
Absolutely,
okay,
yeah.
Okay, so this was a conscious decision.
Mhm.
It wasn't just, well, I guess I'll get a new axe, and then wear that one down too.
Hello, my name is James, also known as Goon Number Jimmy. If Twig dies this session, I am leaving a pipe bomb in your mailbox. I'm playing the level 3 Ranger Voralden, and a fun fact about Voralden is his father, Derek, died very shortly after the Night of Blood and Ivy, and he low-key thinks they're, like, connected in whatever karmic sense.
Oh, no. Like you did something wrong?
Like,
or
maybe he did something wrong,
and that's why your father died.
right? But his father died from completely dead. He was just old.
Yeah, it's just completely old. It's just coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you did a bunch of bad stuff, and then you get a letter in the mail that says your dad died, and you're like, damn you, God.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, perfect. All right, well, thank you guys, and I don't have a fun fact
So-
for you because I'm not going to share one with you.
So does that mean you blame like the Untamed for?
No, not the
Oh,
Untamed.
okay.
The Untamed chill.
Kinda. He's
I mean, it's more of like the general sense of karma in the world. That's not really the Untamed's, that's maybe like, one of those made up gods.
Listen, if you don't balance out your chakras will balance out you.
holy shit.
Words of
Dropping
wisdom.
right at the start of the
Words of
day.
14 wisdom right here.
All right, guys, thank you for your...
I was 16.
Yeah, but do you get +2 to your AC because of
Eventually.
AC for
Actually?
you guys is armor class.
For the layman.
it? Actually, AC is the thing we use to air condition our homes.
Yeah, that's also true.
Well,
I don't
level
have
th-
armor class until 12.
You just don't have one. You just get hit every single time.
But like, never mind.
All right,
I thought it
guys,
was funny.
what do you guys say we...
I understand.
I tried to
understand.
get the joke, but
I get it. It's because he's in college. He has armor class at 12.
oh,
See, it's a
Oh.
lot funnier when
I
you
thought
explain the
meant level.
joke.
I thought you meant level, not time. I was like, what do you mean you don't get armor class to level 12?
Okay.
Just cut this out.
I
what?
Honestly, no. I think we should keep it all in quality content.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right, guys.
Let's paywall it. It's so good.
Yes.
But this
Anyway.
one section-
Unedited Goon Quest? You gotta pay money for this shit.
They should, honestly.
This specific section
people
of my shitty
people
joke.
want it.
Last we ventured, the party returned back to the town apart from Ithquant Letni, who sought to earn redemption in his own eyes for the failures in previous battles by scouring the forest for new threats. He would come face to face with the treant Willowroot, and subsequently be in a very slow-going conversation for that time, before being given insight of Crimson movement towards Imrith. In his approach, he is able to get an accurate count, along with note some faces and names of members of the cult, just by listening in on some of like their talking and such. Along with catching that the Immortals, the organization hired by the Sovereignty to protect the town of Imrith, had abandoned this order and sided with the Crimson. The rest of the party met back up with Twig, Crud, and Boravik, who were expressing their creative freedom both in writing and the destruction of vases and urns, debatably holding the ashes of people.
Unconfirmed.
There was dust in them, though. In their best efforts to reconvene, Voralden was forced to wait with a funnel cake in hand, only to just now coming to grip with his affinity to birds. Though when the group reconvened, it was in pursuit of Plato, who sought out the knowledge of the man who made him reappear at another location instantly, Tanis. The elven man agreed to host the group and answer what he knew and had insights of in magic. While the party began to question much of the man, they received little in answers they actually came for, but agreeing to meet with him later to receive additional information. The party, apart from Ithquant, accompanied Twig to the Winter Wind's feast, just outside the Baron's manor, and Twig made several jabs at the Baron's thoughts on magic as well as his negligence in his own side of the town. However, the Baron, Kellen, gave Twig a stern warning regarding her speech. She left the party running off in tears, with tears welling up. Voralden rushed after her, having sympathy for the young girl that reminded him of his past. She left the party running off with tears welling up. Voralden rushed after her, having sympathy for the young girl that reminded him of his past. As he went to catch up on her for the ferry crossing the town, he wasn't able to react fast enough as an arrow from an approaching Crimson Colt met Twig in the shoulder. We will pick up right here, right now, as I make Chris roll the damage for the arrow dealt to Twig.
Fuck you.
I want to clarify to everyone, we have a bet on this.
We do. It's a whole $1.
The bet won't happen until the end of the session if we have it confirmed that Twig is dead or alive.
Yeah, the
But
whole,
we are
You
betting.
can find out real fast
whole
if Twig's alive or dead.
$1.55. All right, what am I rolling? I don't fucking arrows.
You better roll a 0.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Rolling is your what dice?
I need you to roll a d8.
D8. Give me a D8. I'm
You
not
have
using these. These are bad luck.
How much health does a child have, Jimmy?
That's a 6.
Mm-hmm. Voralden,
Yeah.
your cloak falls down as you look down and see in shock and confusion on Twig's face. Red feathers of an arrow graze the wind as the bit of ammunition sits buried straight from her collarbone. Her hand kind of slowly moves to the arrow for a second, feeling at the blood that's there, and then she kind of falls forward to you. You see in this moment, not Twig, but another little girl for a second, in your arms. You look down at your hands holding onto Twig, they're covered in this blood, and you kind of look up, the sky's dark, and then you hear just, "I'm turning around!" As you see the ferryman just next to you is trying to pull this ferry back the other direction. You now see yourself in that moment now with Twig on the ground, rested up against you. What are you doing?
How bad is this arrow?
It's shooting straight, so it shot straight into her collarbone, which you can roll a medicine check real quick.
Oh yeah, I think I'm awful at those, even though I should. That's an 11.
You can't be too certain if she is.
All right.
You just don't know how deep the arrow goes. Like, they could have been longer than you'd expect arrows, but you see it's sticking out from inside her collarbone. Blood seems to be gushing out of it. She's starting to look pale.
All right, I'm ripping my sleeve off and bandaging that shit, trying to stop the blood.
Are you leaving the arrow where it's at?
Yes, I'm not fucking with that yet.
Okay. It's a little bit of an awkward position.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
I will. Yeah. So you're getting pulled back on the ferry, and you're gonna start bandaging it up,
or
doing
just
your best
blocking
to
the
do
blood
so.
at least.
Okay. Yeah, I'll allow you to do it. Go ahead and in this case roll a medicine check.
That's an 8.
An 8. You see your hand shaking. You're reaching on to the portion of the arrow. You grab your cloak. You're tying it on, ripping pieces off, and tying them to get it tight. The blood still is oozing out of it. It's not good. The situation is not good for her. You see she's kind of looking up at you, and she blinks for a few seconds, and then kind of looks up at the sky, and then looks back down to you.
Voralden, I feel free.
No. You're just look. Eyes on me. You're gonna be okay. All right. All right. Just hang in there. Barry, dude, haul ass.
I mean, you guys were only a few feet away from the shoreline.
Okay.
You see he docks it up at the shore, and she's already made one death saving throw. She's going to make another one now that you guys have made it back. Okay. You basically see the ferryman pulls it back to the shore. You see it hits land. You now we will jump over real quick to Plato, Adras, and Boravik. You guys hadn't followed Voralden, but you aren't necessarily far from him either. You were still at the Winterwind's Feast tables in the same moment that this arrow kind of hit into Twig, just kind of cutting out from the silence of the awkwardness that just transpired between the Baron kind of ending the feast in a way of shutting Twig's speech down. There's a bit of an awkward lull and silence as he started to walk away, but kind of cutting that silence, you guys just hear screams start to come out from the other end of the town, as just kind of looking off, since the way the town is situated is it's kind of, since the river, everything dips down into the river, all the water runs down into it. You can see the other side of the town just fine, and you guys can see just over there, out of the forest line, a group of crimson soldiers, marauders, if you would. I don't want to give them the authenticity of being soldiers. They pillage more than they do organize.
Right.
But you see them, and you see the sigil. You see the sigiled armor of the Immortals, which is the organized group as well, but they're not fighting each other. And you see volleys of arrows raining down upon people in the town. And just surveying the scenario, you can see down at the shoreline also Voralden like pulling onto the shore Twig from the ship, and you guys can catch like the red little feathers of the arrow and everything. It's all happening very fast, and just give me one thing you're trying to do in this moment.
For sure, Plato's like kind of looking at them, like make eye contact with everybody, like it's fucking go time. We gotta do something about this. Like make sure we're all on the same page of like we gotta do something.
I'm gonna run down and pick up Twig, help him carry Twig.
Okay.
Is Ithquant here? Or
Ithquant is not here. You can
Okay.
try to look for him if you'd like.
I don't think I have the time. I'm just gonna run over to Voralden and Twig.
Okay, you're gonna
Try
run down
and
there as well.
I'm gonna cast Feather Falling on just a group of arrows coming down.
Oh shit, that's so
that's
cool.
Fucking dope.
God, that's awesome.
Genius.
Flutter down.
So yeah,
safely.
normally Featherfall I think only applies to creatures, but I think that's
It'd
badass.
be super fun.
Yeah, no, for sure. You see, you run, basically slide down the hill with as the three of you guys kind of run up. JoeyAdras, you run up to Voralden's side. Voralden, you've basically heaved her off
I'm
the
booking
boat.
it to T3.
Yeah, she's a 13-year-old girl. It's like you're starting to pull her up on the back, and how would you guys like to assist him in this manner? He's just like putting her up on your shoulders, I guess, or on your back.
On it, T3, run.
Okay, like fireman carry style. What would you guys want to do in that moment too?
I can carry her if you want. I'd probably get there quicker, and we don't have time.
Okay. Yeah, you pass her over to Adras's shoulder, and Adras, you start running. You're all keeping up at the same time.
Yeah.
Boravik, you are with Adras carrying someone. You can keep up with them technically because he is slowed from this manner.
Sweet. I'm gonna cast shield on myself and then just stand behind them, like
Oh,
blocking
okay.
arrows.
I'll let you use shield if a arrow comes towards your guys' way. It looks
Cool.
like it's mostly hitting the other side of the river,
Sweet.
which is the less defended side as well.
Right.
Plato, you slide down to the riverbank and look at the other side of the river and see arrows kind of crashing down, and basically reach into your bag and pull out this small little plot of feathers and basically start just mashing them up and just like blow into them some arcane energy and just throw them out. And you see arrows just like start to slow down in midair, and you see some people just like really confused. Like there's definitely one guy who was like laying on the ground, not moving, Austin Power style, like when we get squished. He was like, ah, and then just like slows down, and he's still sitting there. It's like, ah,
Get the fuck out of here!
and then someone grabs him and pulls him out of the way.
I'm gonna, as I start running, I'm going to just like immediately stop my track, lay Twig on the ground, shield her with my body, and pull a healing potion out of the bag of
Holy
holding
shit!
and feed it to her.
Fuck, you have one.
I
Hey,
still have a piece of chalk. Can I use that somehow?
roll one more death saving throw for her.
All right.
You pull the healing potion out of your bag.
Mhm.
And so everyone listening knows what a death saving throw is. When a character gets hit for lethal damage when they go below 0 hit points, there's these checks made with the 20-sided dice. It's between 1 and 9 is considered a fail, and between 10 and 20 is considered a pass. If you get 3 passes, you live. If you get 3 fails, you are dead, like you bleed out or whatever circumstance of the death saving throw implies. Now, a healing potion is a little different than normal covering of wounds like Voralden was doing his best to do. A healing potion magically restores hit points, which is very nice in this situation. So you pull out, is it just a potion of healing?
Yeah, I have it written down as Healy Potion.
Okay,
but-
Healy potion.
It's-
Unfortunately, it gives you Healies.
Yeah, sorry, she's dead as fuck.
Like the most body horror Heelys you could imagine.
Oh, no.
Bone and
Hey, it's a cursed item, by the way.
Yeah, now Twig is forced to only be able to ride around on Healies.
Her feet are replaced by Heelys.
Okay, you pull the potion out and begin to administer it to Twig. And out of character, guys, I want you to know that she had 2 fails and 1 pass. Yeah. I rolled again after your botched medicine check. It would have helped her if you passed it, but
I realized.
you pour the potion into her, and you see the arrow slowly starts to protrude out on its own, and you see it's a broadhead arrow, so basically there are spikes on it, so it looks like it should be ripping everything as it's coming out, but due to the nature of a healing, like the healing potion, it just slowly spittles out and falls to the ground, and you see the skin starts to cover up before it. Go ahead and roll how much it heals.
All right. So it's just 2d4 plus 2, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
That is brutal. So it's like kind of like a mace head. So it's just like fucking you up if you try to take it out.
Yeah, if you pulled the arrow out, it would have like fucked up all the tendons and shit.
God.
10.
10 health. Yeah, you see it completely goes out of Twig's upper torso and falls to the ground. She slowly starts to come to, and she like makes eye contact with you guys and looks at all of you, looking at her, and is like, what's going on?
Good question.
As you guys hear,
Actually, not sure.
you guys hear the Baron has essentially shouting off in the distance to several of the people in his militia, "Sound the alarms, we're under attack!" As you see him running, you see a person runs up, grabs a bell.
Chili dogs.
Dice ASMR break.
Was that the bell?
Yeah, that's what the bell sounds like.
Sound effects.
I think
Awesome.
the bell should sound like chili dogs.
Thank you, Sonic.
While this is happening, I'm going to cough real quick.
Here's a question. Does Sonic suck on chili dogs?
No, he just likes chili dogs, man.
He shotguns
He
them.
just eats them.
Probably sucks on
He
him.
just smashes it against his
That's
head.
the next option.
You could suck on chili dogs.
I'm cutting all of that anyway, so you guys are good. Yeah,
Thank God.
not dealing with
That kinda
chili dog
went to
bullshit.
shit
Who brought
really
that
fast.
up? It was you.
Chris. I said the bell, whenever they ring it, it should go, chili dogs.
Hi, everyone. Jimmy in post here. I did not remove that audio. That's on me.
Oh, we heard.
I
that.
may-
So speaking of Sonic,
I may do that. You guys see Twig very confused looking at you all. And she looks down at the arrow and she's like, "Did I get shot with an arrow? I feel so good for some reason.
Magic
Like-
shit.
I thought you couldn't do magic shit."
No, I can't.
The important
Magic
thing,
juice.
the important thing is you're okay now. We need to get you to
Where's
safety.
Crud? You guys look around. You guys look
Did
around.
y'all
for
leave him
Crud.
at the party?
Did I not have crud on my shoulders the whole time?
No.
What?
You didn't say you did.
Oh, I thought that's where we left off.
Okay.
Damn. Then I don't know where crud is.
All right. Someone take Twig.
this is why you guys can't be parents.
One of y'all take Twig and go find Crud and get them somewhere safe.
I'll take Twig and find Crud.
Wait,
Okay.
so where was crud?
He was at the table the last time you guys saw him.
Okay.
I mean, you're not too far off from it. It's just back up. But there are people running in the streets now. You see it's alarmed, or people are alarmed. You don't know where people are all running off to. So Crud is MIA at the current moment. You guys see Plato at the shore doing magic on the other side. I'm going to just keep it simple for them.
All right. So you're going to find Crud.
Yes.
Go do that.
With-
Boravik, let's go get Plato and go fuck some bitches up.
All right.
And you guys run down the hill and you start running for Crud.
Yes.
All right. You make me a survival check. Sorry.
boy.
When I say you, I mean Adras. Make me a survival check for finding Crud.
Oh boy, I'm good at those.
You have Twig helping you.
Oh yay.
She feels really good too. She's like, okay, whoever shot that arrow, we're going to kill him, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I may be a little in over my head now. I just realized that I said I'd kill someone. I'm 13. Yeah, killing's cool, right?
Those were cocked.
That's
Right,
an
Adras?
11.
An 11.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys see, as you're running throughout the area, you start looking around for Crud. You see, the Baron's basically several of his guards are pulling people into his keep, into his manor, and like letting people behind the gates. You see people running into their homes and stuff. You see several of the militia of the town, which generally parole for him, are running basically down to the shoreline as well with your friends, but you cannot make any contact directly with seeing Crud at the current moment. You guys cannot find him. You have to wait. I'll let you make another check in a little bit, as you guys are basically searching small places. You know that he's pretty, like, he gets into things. As of now, you guys know he's willing to go in and get into trouble on his own. So, could be anywhere, honestly.
Oh no.
You haven't found any Crud leads.
No Crud tracks.
No Crud track. Let me just There's no crud tracks. I rolled for crud tracks and there isn't any.
Ah, crud.
It's worth noting he does have a warhammer to defend himself.
He does have a warhammer to defend himself.
I think he's fine.
He's on the front lines, that guy.
You see crud down at the beach next to Plato.
I mean, if he's a commoner, trust me, those guys are deadly.
Storming.
20 corpses around him.
Standing on a pile of bodies.
We're back to back, like.
You're not locked in here. Or, fuck, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
Rowan be like,
All right, you guys have run down to the beach. You meet up with Plato down there. You're still looking for crud. And we'll jump over now to our resident lizard guy.
I've never been so demeaned.
The lizard dot trademark.
Our resident dragonborn, pure scale.
Oh, no, I'm just your lizard guy.
All right, let me give you a little bit of information, Ithquant, on what you're looking at. Because we knew that you were charging in on...
Oh, yeah.
Definitely on the ballista that they have that was going to fire in on the town. Before they can set it off, essentially.
That was the goal.
Yes. And where we left off, you had asked for it was the divine power. What was the spell you used?
Oh, I used Divine Favor to enhance my blade.
Okay, which makes it essentially
It just
more
deals an
powerful.
extra d4 radiant damage.
Okay. So, the Marauders of the Crimson hold kind of little order amongst all of them. They seem to be gathered together in a bunch of different attires, as well as they all don't seem to be carrying the same weapons. Seems to be a bunch of, they've pillaged what they're using in most cases. Bunch of loose leathers, mixed and matched steel armor, more likely pilfered from other towns, rather, probably the size of Imrith. You can see the officers in the Crimson seem to stand out wearing seals and sigils of the Doomwing. A felled wing with a rusted sword along, basically through it. From among the gathered Crimson, you could see 2 officers appear to be present. There is a male and female tiefling with this similar red-pink skin tone. The tiefling being a creature similar to a human, with the major differences being notable features of devil embellishments. In the case of the 2 sibling officers, they both have short trimmed horns and thin curled tails that flick around with this excitement. Dominating their frames are leathery wings that blend from a bright red to a pale at the close of their back. The 2 appear to answer to the leader present of the Crimson, a gnome equipped in black steel plate armor.
The worst of all demons, a gnome.
Gnome? Get gnomed! With a large curved blade attached to his side.
Ganil him.
Large for a gnome, might I add. Just kind of listening in on the conversation right before charging in, you catch you at least catch the officer names, which to your mindset gives you power over them. It's Zalia and Zashin. Just want to clarify, does this change your plan of action by any means?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I figured it would. What are you going to be doing in this case?
Ithquant, when he likes to get into combat, he always opens with a divine sense to figure out if there's any demons nearby, but this time he sees them. He knows that's not necessary. He has finally found himself some 2 right demons, and any thought he has of attacking the ballista, hopefully spare the town, is just completely washed away. As he is, he's found what he's looking for. That is the only thing he cares about now, so he's going to start charging at this so-called Zalia and Zasha, hell spawn of Inthria, and just lets out the biggest battle cry.
Oh, okay, actually before going in to fight.
Yeah, he's ready. This is it.
Oh, okay, yeah, you let out a huge roar, and you see it attracts kind of the attention of them. They definitely note you at this point. You see the leader of them, the gnome, kind of looks back at you. He looks back at the 2 tieflings and he's like, "Well, get him! He's going to screw up he's flanking us. That is what he's doing. He's flanking us. This is the definition of flanking. Stop him!" You see Zalia and Zashin, the officers of this. You see Zashin looks towards the gnome. "Sir, I think I'm going to make sure everyone is performing the attack. We'll let Zalia take care of him. It should be fine. Sister, if you'd please dispose of that whatever it is, lizard thing It's like, with pleasure, brother. And she rises up into the air with her wings and starts flying at you. And go ahead and roll an initiative. I will have everyone be rolling an initiative. You guys are, the rest of the people other than Adras at the current moment are riding the ferry across to the other side.
Correct. Oh, that's a hella. We're rolling strong today. That is really good.
I've also gotten the best initiative I've ever rolled.
Bad guys are at a 12.
Plato's at a 3.
Ithquant's at an 18.
Adras is at a 14.
Fuck! Just say what your initiative was.
Oh, Borovik's at a 19.
Voralden's at a 10.
Thank you, guys. Okay. So, from the very start, Boravik, you were at a 19 in your initiative. You guys get to the other side of the water, and you can see people are starting to charge into the town.
From the main thoroughfare of the town, the roads that branch off of it situate most of the houses and shops. Along the main strip is where you can cross to the other side of the city. The marauders are entering the town through the southern side, which is known as the lesser inside, where Twig's home is, along with a lot of the lower class people.
So, as you're charging in, you also have noticed the immortals that have their royal blue cloaks with their pinned to their chain armor. You see you knew there was about 10 of them. They seem to be within the mix of the marauders, but not charging on the town. It seems like the leader, this gnomish individual, seems to be staying back with Deacon Ebhart, the leader of the immortals in this case, or the leader of the squadron of immortals, as they seem to be having kind of a discussion going on from the back lines. The other tiefling seems to be leading into the town with the rest of the marauders. As you see, they start going basically into different people's houses, essentially tossing little Molotov cocktails or like torches onto thatched roofs. And you know the shittier side of town is, again, like a bunch of straw roofs and made with mud and stuff. So you know the houses won't burn down because they're mud, but the roofs definitely will, which will just fall in on the people and burn them. So still not good. You can see as they're entering into the town, you kind of get this like stairway through all the streets, kind of head off in different directions from the lower end of the town. And you could see them on the other end starting to burst into the town, Boravik. What are you going to do in this moment? Because they're a good distance away from you guys. They're pushing in like 100+ feet on the other side, but there is a ton of them at the other end. It might just be a couple turns of moving in on them.
Yeah, that's what it seems
fair.
like. Wait, you said 100 feet?
They could be, yeah.
Wait for it.
Counting.
I would say 200. I would say 130 feet.
130 feet?
130 feet.
Okay, cool. I'm going to run forward 25 feet, and then I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt.
Chaos Bolt. Who are you casting Chaos Bolt at?
The very first guy I can see.
Very first guy. Awesome.
So little Timmy.
You found crud.
You see a guy right at the front. You see a guy right at the front that is looking towards you guys menacingly as he's got a torch in his hand. He makes eye contact with you and he chucks it at a building. You cast Chaos Bolt. Go ahead and roll your attack roll for that.
Plus 14.
Plus 14.
No, plus 4.
It's 14 total.
Okay, so now that you've hit with Chaos Bolt for probably the first time, what does Chaos Bolt fucking do for people? Please read that description for me.
Okay. You hurl an undulating, warbling mass of chaotic energy at one creature in range. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage. Choose one of the d8s. The number rolled on that die determines the attack's damage between acid, cold, fire, force, lightning, poison, psychic, or thunder. If you roll the same number on both d8s, the chaotic energy leaps from the target to a different creature within 30 feet of it. Make a new attack roll against the new target and make a new damage roll, which would cause the chaotic energy to leap again. The creature can be targeted only once each casting of this spell.
Yeah, if that sounds like a lot of work, it's because it is. And
Not
I
a
think
lot
Samuel
of work.
picked this. I think Samuel picked this spell
Because it's fun.
because it's so much work. Go ahead and
It's also the only spell that sorcerers get that's unique to them.
Yeah. I
Okay.
knew that also.
yeah. Go ahead and roll for that.
It's
Now that
Okay.
you've hit,
it's The only good sorcerer spell. Because that's the only sorcerer spell.
That's rough.
What does the 1 determine?
He gets to pick, so we'll have to wait till he rolls to get in.
1 again.
Well, okay.
One again?
bounces.
Wait, is it 2 1s?
It is.
Yeah, it
Hype as
jumps
shit, it's
to
acid.
another creature, so I'm going to go with the guy next to that
Hold
guy.
on, roll your damage first before you make a new attack roll.
So that's 2d8 plus 1d6. Wow.
3 acid damage.
3.
Guy in the front takes 3 acid damage as the little ball floats very
Well, if
slowly.
it changes, it makes a new attack roll and a new damage roll.
That's on a
Yes.
different person.
Yes, now you target the next person.
Okay, cool, gotcha.
Oh, so it does that to him and then bounces to the next guy.
Yeah,
does.
isn't it so
Oh,
cool?
awesome.
I've never seen one bounce.
Same.
I don't
and
think you have to roll to
so
hit him even.
Huh?
I think it
No,
already...
you have to roll.
Okay,
yeah,
it hits.
so yeah, okay, great.
it's a big ass number.
We do it again.
2 and 7.
So you get to pick between
Nice.
cold and psychic.
Fucking up mentally. Let's go psychic.
Okay.
Don't forget to add the d6.
Oh yeah, d6. 2. So
11.
oh yeah,
11.
Yeah, 11. Yeah, you're right. Math.
This is like where I cut like all of what was said until Samuel says, yeah, 11.
Yeah,
Everything is cut before that.
I love that.
Yeah, it makes Samuel look like he maths.
I work with engineers. I'm not an engineer.
Boravik conjures, pulls from the ground this energy that kind of like slowly slinks up into his hands for a moment, a ball of like this green looking residue, and then he just casts it forward as you see it slowly flies. Literally its maximum range, as there's one guy at the very end that's like the guy that threw the torch onto the building staring adamantly at you. It slowly goes at him. He's like, wait a minute, as it glides into his face, burns his cheek a little bit, and he's like, he kind of dusts it off a little bit, like, that wasn't that bad. But the guy holding a bow next to him is like, oh my fucking god! As his brain melts.
Oh my
And
god.
blood starts flowing out of his ears.
Oh my god.
Dude looks to the side. The dude who got hit by the acid looks to the side, very confused about what all transpired, as you just mentally obliterate the guy next to him's mind. And that will just completely murder that dude.
Oh my god.
You've killed a man. Congratulations.
Beautiful. Can I just shout across the entire courtyard like, no one touches Twig?
What?
They heard me.
Alternatively,
It's fine.
I've stepped on plenty of twigs.
Did you say twigs? Twigs? Take one of those guys off our battlefield for us. Don't take the wizard. You know he's a wizard. That will jump to the next person in our initiative. It now goes to Ithquant. You can see there's this tiefling flying in the air about 30 feet, 25 feet above you, technically, I guess if you're, yeah, about 25 feet above you, flying towards you, kind of laughing as she flies towards you, is Azalea. What are you even going to do from down there, lizard?
Wait for your cowardly ass to get down to me,
I don't
demon.
One of those proud folk. What are you doing on your turn?
Taking the dodge action. I can't do shit. Doing what I said.
Nice. Awesome. You take the dodge action. You stand and like holding your shield, just kind of like looking, ducking and diving away from the attacks.
Why don't you use your dragon breath?
I don't have any more of that.
Oh.
We go to.
We did also fight an actual demon today.
I'm aware. I'm out of spells.
I was like,
Actually, it's an aberration. If you want to me think about it.
I don't give a shit what it is.
Adras.
I didn't hit it
Yes.
once.
Adras, you are looking for crud. Go ahead and roll a survival check.
Specifically trying to, I guess if it would help, finding anywhere he would have, like, smashed something with his hammer.
Oh, okay. You're looking for any debris of. Yeah, you and Twig.
Crud tracks.
With Twig, you have advantage in this case.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you're looking for crud tracks. Notable crud tracks.
16.
16. Yeah, you guys pick up on some immediately. You see there actually, it probably looks like some of the urns that he had stored, had taken from the church with him. It looks like he'd broken a couple along the way back, but also he probably had a couple more on him. It looks like he was heading down one of the streets, breaking them as he goes. As you can see, there's also a couple like mailboxes that were knocked over. Little signs of destruction from crud.
Running after them.
Following down just a little bit, it takes you down one of the alleys, just a short bit, where you and Twig run into Tanis, who's like run outside of his shop. It's like, Adras, what is going on?
Where's Crud?
Okay. Crud?
Yes.
Okay, he looks down at Twig and he's like, okay, I have your little brother in my shop. I have a place where we can hide people. If you need anyone that needs to be hidden, send them to me. We can...
Okay.
Golden kombucha, that's all you need to know.
Okay, alright, cool. I'll take Twig down there. I want to actually see Crud myself first.
Okay.
Just to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I'll go around and join the others.
Yeah.
No, we had said I'd use Divine Favor. But that was before I'd been given the full proper description. I was just told it was 35 goons and 11 more different goons.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I know that there's a demon, but I have not done that. Because if you had told me that there was
that's fine.
those people, I would have saved my thing to maybe use it as a smite against a demon.
It's a demon. I understand you want to smite a demon. You run with Tanis back to his place as he opens the door, and you see the little fountain where the kombucha does like a whole Harry Potter bathroom scene where it opens up sideways, and you see he's got people like running in and going down. It kind of just basically the whole fountain just twists, and there's a revolving staircase that goes down. Crud just ran down there. I mean, you can go down and check on him.
I will.
Okay, you run down there. It'll take the rest of your turn to do all this, but you run down there, check, and you can see there's like a couple of people already in here, and you could see Crud basically hitting his hammer against the wall very angrily. And you see Twig. Twig runs past you and is like, Crud! As you see Crud looks over, it's like, eh! And she runs up and hugs her little brother. And then they kind of turn and look back at you.
All right. I have to go help the others, but you two stay here. All right.
We can help, right?
You'll be safer here. Okay. Please. We will be back as soon as we can. All right. I promise.
Okay. Promised.
Yes.
All of you?
Yes. Well, I'm promising for them, so they better come back or they're going to be in trouble. All right?
Okay. You turn and run from that point.
Gotcha.
Borvik.
Yes.
Don't bite the mic.
But I look like styrofoam.
Okay. It is now their turn. So you have a bunch of people that are going to move in on you guys. You see the crowd of marauders that have head into the lower end of the town start charging in. It is going to take them some time to actually close distance on you guys, as they just basically charge like 60 feet, pointing out people that look to be like contesting you. There's a couple guards that seem to be turning corners like, oh shit, as people start like, some of the marauders jump onto them and start attacking them as well. And you see this crowd of individuals starts running in on the town at you guys. Hit Jayden with the I took true strike.
As a wizard.
Hey, if you can quicken it. Wait.
Or does Paladins not get True Strike? Is that the issue?
No, that's not the issue with
He is-
True Strike.
he's
If you can
jealous.
quicken True Strike, that just gives you advantage on your next attack.
That's a good point.
That is true.
For the low price of 2 sorcery points,
Exactly. It's
a
worth it.
first level spell slot, you too can quicken True Strike.
Hey, sounds like a
I don't get why
Good
you're
deal.
angry. So, because you're so angry, you see she's going to cast a spell at you
Classic cowardly devils. It's okay, I've been practicing.
as you took the dodge action.
And also, I've been practicing against spells.
Okay, so you see this tiefling, Azalea, is going to cast a Scorching Ray at you.
Ooh, all 3 of them. Lucky me.
Yes, and what Scorching Ray does is she makes 3 attack rolls and is basically throwing rays of fire at you. As you see basically in her hand, it immolates, and she just starts chucking them at you, laughing, just like, you're not going to dodge all of these, surely. Come
Of
on
course
now."
not. I'm gonna block them
Okay,
as I raise my shield.
Yeah, immediately the first one hits into your shield.
Bullshit.
Into your shield.
Into shield. Okay. I was like, the first one hit bullshit.
No, and the second one actually you dodge out of you jump out of the way of it. But the third one she fires preemptively at where you're jumping to, and and it hits like right at your like feet area and like burns your legs a little bit, which it does 2d6
What'd she get to hit?
An 18? Was an 18 hit?
Yeah, 18 hits. Bullshit.
Disadvantage?
Right?
Yes. Well, I was a 19
Or
on the
whatever.
first dice, and then
You're rolling the
so I
black
just a
dice.
+4 to hit, and it was a 14. I have 2 dice over here. Don't be
Oh, shit.
superstitious. You take 6 damage. You guys see... Yeah, you guys can now start to hear their voices a little better as Zashin's just like, yes, just charge on them forward directly. It is the upfront assault that throws people off most. You don't need battle tactics, just destroy everything they have. I mean, they lose the most here. Take all the gold too, of course. Bring it back to me. And that is going to go from their turn now because they all just kind of did anything. The leader in the back is talking to Deacon Ebhard at this point. Deacon seems to be like, yeah. See, that's where we were staying right there. That piece of shit. It goes over now to Voralden.
Yeah, I will move forward. That's about all I can do at the moment.
Okay, you move forward.
30 feet. I'm going to take the dodge action.
You take the dodge action, waiting for attacks to come through.
I am out of everything.
It's now a full you guys are roughly 30 or so feet from each other. It is basically just a standoff at this point. As they all kind of
Wait, hold on. I take the back. I'm not taking the dodge action.
Oh.
I will going to reach into my bag.
Uh-huh.
Sakure, forgive this transgression. I'm gonna pull her out.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a very intimidating fucking flourish with the whip. You know how loud whips are?
Yeah, whips could be very loud.
With fire.
Okay, you're gonna crack the fire too?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Go ahead and roll a performance check. Intimidation check.
I was gonna follow it up with a sentence.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
This town is under protection of the collapsed conclave. Turn back or die.
Okay, now roll intimidation check. With
Yeah. It's a 1.
You scuff the crack of the whip so bad. Like
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
everything you said was intimidating.
It's like, I mean,
the claps are not to be fucked
you know,
with sometimes. You go for the crack, it wraps around Boravik's leg, you pull it, he slips, he falls to the ground, he gets back up, and I don't know how Boravik responds to tripping, but
whip master, everybody.
One guy in the back, that was edgy as fuck.
it's like, is he attacking his friend? Yeah, good job, guy. Yeah. All right,
Anyways.
now we're attacking the rest of the town too.
That's turn.
All right, that goes now to Twig and Crud, who are doing stuff. Plato.
I see. What's your name again?
Boravik.
I see. I see Borvik fall, and I'm like, great idea. So I run up and I throw ball bearings in between us.
Oh, okay. So you could spread them out a little bit. I'll just put a little thing on the table to show where your ball bearings.
Oh, balls?
Throwing your balls out there?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We'll just toss them. You could put them in 1 5-foot cube.
Okay. Anywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Within 20 feet of you.
That's not 20
Within
feet.
20 feet of you.
Wait, 20 feet. Okay.
That's 20 right there. What the fuck?
That's not
Where did you get your math from?
Joey.
No one
pull
can
it.
see this either, but
1,
he's placed
2.
it 40 feet away.
Okay.
Pull
one,
it
two,
back.
skip a few, and then we're rounding up, right?
That's also in 2 squares.
Okay. Wait.
All right,
Actually, just right here.
This went from getting thrown 20 feet away to 5 feet in front of his face as he tosses the ball bearings onto the ground in front of you.
Wait, I'll give him my. No, right there. Final answer right there, right in front of me.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, final answer.
Okay. We go now to back to the top round at Boravik.
I'm gonna create bonfire right under this guy.
Absolutely. You create a bonfire right under his feet as he makes a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Or he takes damage, correct?
Yes, 1d8 fire damage.
Okay. He got a 15. Does that pass your spell save? It does.
Yes, it does.
You have a 12.
Yes.
Okay, so
Not
yeah,
great.
you cast a bonfire under his feet, and you see he steps slightly to the side to avoid it, and you try to move your bonfire, and then he steps slightly to the side again.
Shame.
It was the guy centralized around everyone, so basically you guys have this crowd of probably about 8 marauders charging in on you. There's a bonfire in the middle of them, lighting their path to you guys, and you see the leader of them, this tiefling above, just kind of telling his men to charge forward at you guys.
Damn.
As we jump now to Ithquant.
Figures a cowardly demon like yourself couldn't come and face me. That's fine. I have other ways of making you run.
I'm gonna charge at the gnome.
Okay.
I don't. How far away am I from
Distance
the
wise,
gnome?
you're probably about 50 feet.
All right, I'll move 30 feet. Dodge action.
Okay.
Power walk.
You see the gnome just kind of looking at the battlefield, looking at everyone fighting in the town, looking casually at you, looking up at right at Azalea. He's like, "Are you going to do anything to him?" Or I've hit him already. I've hit him. He can't do anything about me flying, and so I'm going to capitalize on it. Well, that's pretty smart, actually. Yeah, you could do that. I mean, if he comes, yeah. All right then. He doesn't seem to mind you charging at him much. But we will jump now to that goes to Adras. Your turn.
I'm gonna run to where everyone else is.
I will. Yeah, with the fact that you would have to take the ferry across and cross everything.
Can I just jump the ferry? How wide is it?
It's across the other side of the river.
Yeah, how wide is it?
50 feet.
Oh,
Why did I need a ferry?
You did have to cross the river in a competition, so you knew it was at least 50 feet. But you could try to cross the river like that.
I could step of the wind.
Could step of the wind.
I don't want to. I'll just cross it like a weirdo.
Like
I'll
a
let
normal
you-
person?
Yeah, I'll let you get here at the end of your turn.
Okay, cool.
So
In
you
quotations, cross it normally like a weirdo.
Yes.
Adras, you arrive right at the end. You see everyone else is just basically a charge coming in on the rest of the party. We will now jump to their turn. They proceed to do their charge. As they actively do avoid the bonfire, just to clarify, running around it. They don't necessarily see your ball bearings, though, right in front of you.
Does the guy on top of the bonfire get hurt on his turn, or is that not the rule?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
But if someone else decided to walk through it, a
We'll do it-
DC
we'll do it
10 dexterity saving.
You see the 8 of the Marauders charge in on you guys. One of them runs right into your ball bearings, Plato, running up as he has to make a DC 10 dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
Good luck.
He got a 20
Oh, shit.
total, but he runs up and just steps between every ball bearing, missing every single one.
Like on his tiptoes, like...
Yeah, you see he's like, "Oh, ball bearings," and runs on all of his little, tiptoeing all the way up to you. Before the end of his turn, as they all charge right up on top of all of you guys. You see from the back 2 members of the Crimson dressed in these red robes with the little dragon insignia on them pull out little brown books, open them up, flip to some pages, start reading off of them, and you see conjuring forth these balls of fire as they cast Firebolt at... I'm going to determine randomly who's getting cast at. By randomly, I mean randomly of the 3 of you up front. First one, Voralden, and
Bitch.
the second one goes to Boravik, so not you at all.
They know
Plato?
not to test me.
So Voralden, the first one to attack you, gets a 14.
That misses.
All right, yeah, your cloak's broken. You just dodge out of the way.
Like, I've got like half a cloak right now.
Okay, Boravik, an 18.
Hits.
18 hits as a bolt of fire comes up and hits you straight in the beard for 10 damage.
Oh my god.
Fucker.
Fuck. That's 10 beard damage.
From a fire
And
bolt?
real damage.
It's
No,
1d8, isn't
beard
it?
damage.
No, firebolt's 1d10.
Oh, okay.
Beard
what I
damage
thought.
is worse than real damage.
Yeah,
Correct.
straight into the beard.
You said 10 damage?
10 damage. As it goes right into your beard, singeing a hole in it.
Not really hurt. I'm just pissed.
You see as they finish firing their attacks, you see the tiefling in the back seems to be laughing at you. In the distant side of the battlefield, Ithquant, you see this tiefling flying above you. Oh, she flies a little lower and just burning hands.
Fair enough.
Does dodge give you advantage?
It does.
He does. Oh my god.
Okay, the 5 total, 13 points of damage. Fire damage. She flies down to just being 15 feet above you and just starts burning fire onto the ground, burning it underneath you. And she's just above you, just laughing like, as you see the little gnomish man. It's like, well, they're doing a pretty good job. We're gonna take this town, and no effort on my part. You see Deacon standing next to him. He's like, "You think we should be sending word for the rest?" Well, I mean, it's playing out good here. I mean, they don't even seem to have much of a defense, so we don't have to worry too much about that. And, I mean, we might be able to sack the thing on our own. You see Deacon is notably shocked in this case, kind of surprised more than anything. He's like, well, I'm going to at least arm the ballista still. Well, I honestly didn't think we needed it, and if we keep all the houses intact, then you know what? More for the Doomwing to just pillage himself. I mean, that'd be nice, right? I don't really honestly care what you and your god want, but sure, we won't use it yet. It goes to next turn, Voralden. It is now your turn.
Oh, yeah. I am going to hit the motherfucking giddy. All right, so the guy in the middle of the big group, I'm going to hit with Sakura.
Okay. Is the whip a ranged attack, or is it still considered melee?
Still melee.
Okay.
Still melee.
Okay.
It is melee, but it is susceptible to cover.
Oh, okay.
All attacks are susceptible to cover. It's just the mechanics of cover makes any attack right next to you not have cover, obviously.
13 plus 6 plus 7.
Are you attacking with
That's
your
a
whip?
20. With Sakura.
Okay. Its range is
10 feet.
you are 20 feet away from
Oh,
him.
am I?
Yeah.
Then a closer motherfucker.
Yeah, you basically dodge and roll around this man and see the two lackey dudes in the back. They're sitting there just like, oh, everybody else kind of got it. And then you just pull out Sakura, crack it, and make an attack. Go ahead and roll.
I rolled a 13 plus 6 plus 1 from Sakura itself to me a 20.
20. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage for that. That's going to hit.
Okay, what's damage on a whip again? A d6 plus 1 from this.
Mhm.
So that's 3 plus 4. 7 damage.
7 damage. You strike into the man for 7 points of damage.
And then everyone within 5 feet of that creature, all creatures within 5 feet of that creature take a d4
Okay, so there's
of fire damage.
One within 5 feet of him takes
He takes 3.
3 damage. So there's a crack into the one in the back, and then 3 more damage hits the guy on the next as flames shoot out of the crack of the whip. As you hit the guy straight into the arm, he's like, motherfucker, what the fuck? Fuck you! As the dude like his sleeves on fire next to him, he's like, where the fuck did this fire come from? It's like, it's okay, I get my powers from the dragon. I've got fire. As he leaves the fire on him and just burns a little bit. Neither of them die in this case, though.
Fair.
But they're both wounded.
All right. I would like to use my bonus action to make a offhand attack with my regular whip and grapple the guy in front of Plato.
Okay. Oh, grapple the guy in front of Plato? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and...
Using my whip master feat.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and make the attack. Nat 20. So
Nice.
it's a grapple contest, I'm sorry. But Nat 20 is going to be hard to beat. Oh, that's gone forever. You get the black dice. He fails.
That was almost a 20.
It was one away from a 20.
Yeah.
I was like, Jimmy, no.
They brought the dice back to me, so I don't roll the other one. Okay. You grab, basically, you see he's like pulling his sword out to swing it at Plato, and you grab his arm right before he swings, and he is now grappled by you. That will go to Plato.
All right. The man in front of me is wearing armor, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grasp him by the hips and shock him with my shocking grasp attack.
By the hips.
Yes.
Okay, you reach for his hips, and he's like, "Don't touch me there."
Oh, I'm
That's his
going
no-no
for it.
square.
That's my no square.
Hi-ya.
Stop it.
Touch attack.
You have advantage.
You do because he has
14 on the die so far, but with advantage. 14 will do. And it's a D8 of damage.
Yeah, so you're gonna hit him.
Hiya. Okay, so 1 damage.
You reach down, go for his hip. He tries to dodge out of the way, and you make complete contact with his cushion, grab his butt, shock it a little bit, and he's like, "Oh,
You guys fighting or making something else
Oh,
going on?
I don't know why I liked that."
I didn't
but-
mean to cross your boundaries. I'm very sorry.
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
I'll just leave. I'm
No,
sorry.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
still. I'll
sorry,
leave.
yeah.
I'll leave. I'm just gonna.
They turn and walk away. They never speak again.
I'm gonna hide behind Borvik.
You're gonna take an attack of opportunity.
No, he's
you
not.
can't take reactions.
Okay, and bonus action. Yeah, never mind.
Feel that. Feel that.
Never mind. I'm gonna just
All right.
pass my turn.
That will go to the top at AlekBoravik.
Right. So I've got 2 questions. First off, who threw that fireball?
The dude way in the back, basically a guy 100 feet away from you. He's just a freaking nerd in the back. He's like, hey there.
Great. And then second question, this might sound silly, but do we have any idea that Ithquant is hundreds of feet away on the other side of this big wall?
Not at the current
All right,
moment.
cool. All right.
You gonna be good at Ithquant?
No, probably not. But I
He's
mean,
gonna Ithanant.
I'm probably going to die.
So there's a guy right in
happens.
front of me. All right, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite, and then I'm going to hammer the man directly in front of me. 22.
22 will definitely hit.
Cool.
And the guy, since there's 2 guys in front of you, if you
Okay.
kill one of them, the damage will carry over to the next one.
Gotcha. All right, so that's 1d8 plus 5. 6 plus 5, so 11.
Plus your smite damage, which is 2d6.
Plus 2, 3, and 5. So plus 8.
So 19 points of damage.
Yeah.
Boravik, similar to one of the trolls in the Lord of the Rings movie that just swing their big clubs. You pull your hammer, just kind of swing it above your head for a second. It starts to grow with like this this force energy of like thunder, like pure force of just like vroom, vroom, as you swing it above your head, and then you just low roll them as you go. You sweep the legs, but as instead of actually like just like knocking them over, you take like the bones snap as you crack through these guys' legs. Just the first guy you hit through immediately, like you see one leg bends away. It really shouldn't, as it goes in one of those cheesy like horror movies where the leg, like one of their bones breaks in an awkward way. That's how their legs are going, actually, as you hit through both of their legs, just decimating the 2 people in front of you as they're launched back momentarily after from the magic. You've just killed the 2 people in front of you, leaving just the rest of the group in the area, which is a total of 6 more people. These guys were obliterated.
All right. Can I still move?
You can still move.
Okay, I'm going to move to the other side of these.
Yeah, you move up to the where Voralden, just in front of Voralden, where the 2 people are he attacked previously, where they are definitely injured.
I'm just going to point my hammer at the wizard that casts fireball at me, though, menacingly.
Okay, yeah.
I'm coming for you.
You see the wizard deep in his book, looks up, and he's like, oh shit!
My now bald face.
Yeah, it's not bald, it's just you've got like 2 on the side of your face, there's 2 beards that go down. You'll just have to braid them apart, and there's just, you can see your chin is exposed. The greatest shame to a family, an exposed chin. That will go to Ithquant. Did you
All right.
return?
Ithquant's gonna get to the gnome. Ithquant's gonna smack that gnome.
Fucking
Okay.
gnome, dude. Let's fuck this
You run
gnome.
and go to smack the gnome.
Get an 11 to hit.
You see as you run and swing your sword down at this in a very swift flourish, this curved sword, and just pulls it out to block your attack in the moment. He's like, do you even know who you're swinging at?
A demon?
I'm not a fucking demon. I'm a gnome. Fuck you.
Worst kind of demon.
Dilly, what the fuck are you doing? He looks up at the tiefling. What are you doing? Like, I told you, just take care of him. Why is he right here? And she looks down and is like, I was throwing fire. You saw me throwing fire at him. You saw that, right? Well, whatever. I mean, look, he's here now. I mean, why are you attacking us? You're not with the town, are you?
Because you're demons.
What? Fuck, I'm not a demon. Do you think I'm a demon?
You're working with them, might as well be.
What? Who am I working with that's a demon?
Look, this is way longer than 6 seconds.
Talking is a free action.
I don't care. It's 6 seconds. It's also not your turn. Fuck off.
Talking really fast.
Yeah, we got this is some Dragon Ball levels of talking. This planet's gonna explode in 5 minutes. Let us get an hour's worth of conversation in.
Well, that's completely fine. I mean, you've spent a long time saying that, and so clearly it's bled a little bit. And
Adras, it's your turn.
All right, it's my turn. Adras time. Can I move in front of anyone with my 40 feet?
yeah, you can get. There's 2 people that are basically coming into flank. to flank the members of your team.
I guess I'll go on the flank to my right and just run at the guy, do a flying kick at him.
Okay, just run in with a flying kick immediately.
That. All right. Smack. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit.
Yay. All right. So that's 11 damage. And I get another notch of my things.
11 will not be able to finish the guy off.
Bonus action attack.
You could bonus action attack. As you flying jump kick into him, he's like, I've still got some fight in me left.
That's that one. I'm just going to not.
I've definitely still got some fight in me left.
You know what? You look like you do, buddy.
You, listen, he has also got a 1 in some regards. All right, it's their turn.
Hello.
Now they can finally attack you guys, as they all, have, with their weapons drawn, do their best to close in and start hitting you guys. All right, so Boravik, you will take 3 attacks. Voralden, you will take 2. Adras, you will take 1. Voralden, you first with 2 attacks. You take 1 hit from the guy that just ran up at your side.
Fair enough.
As he runs up and runs up with a sword and slashes against the back of your leg, for a total of 7 points of damage.
Ow.
As then the 3 guys that are on Boravik all make attacks against you with their swords. I just rolled a d12. That's not that helpful.
No fudging.
119. The first 2 will definitely miss. They're below 10. The last one was a 19 on the dice, which I think will hit your armor class.
Yes, it will. 17.
8 points of damage.
Ain't nothing but a thing.
And then 1 attack coming towards Adras. For a total of 6 to hit.
You know, it's kind of close, but it's not going to hit.
Oh, okay. Just wondering if it... Guys with the firebolt, the nerds in the back, prepare their firebolts once more for you guys. And fire them at you. Randomly deciding who they're going to... Actually, no, you pointed at them, Boravik. Menacingly. They target your beard. 16?
It for you.
16 is a miss.
Okay. And a 6.
That is a hit, unfortunately.
What's your AC?
17.
How is your AC?
How is it?
Yeah.
Pretty good so far.
Fair enough.
And that'll go to the back. As Zalia looks on to you, and at the same time, the gnomish leader also looks at you. She looks down and is like, all right, I've got him this time. Firebolt! As she fires a firebolt at you.
Opening with the big guns, I see.
You were supposed to die after the first one. It normally works. Most people just get incinerated. As she fires...
Most people aren't demon hunters.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, no.
Okay. She fires a firebolt at you, and it misses. And you see she looks, or just from the top, she's calling to this leader, and she's like, listen, he's just going to keep doing the same thing he's been doing before. He's holding up his shield at the last minute. Listen, this guy knows how to...
I'm not even facing you. I'm attacking the gnome. You're just bad.
No. You saw him. He held his shield up for sure. He's like, well, I didn't really see you hold her shield up. She just missed.
Yeah, she's literally behind me.
Way wide. Listen, You're pure scale, right?
And you're a demon.
I'm not a demon, I tell you. I'm not.
Yeah, you work with demons. They're one and the same.
Right. Yeah.
Look, I'm out of conversation today. I spent a long time talking to a treant. I think, let's just do this.
Well, I guess it's understandable. You're pure scale, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Work for the Doomwing. Time to eradicate this heretic cult.
We are the Doomwing.
Yeah, the heretic cult.
We're not a heretic cult.
You absolutely are.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm part of the Ithquant clan. Nice to kill you.
Oh, but you haven't joined our cause yet?
No one in the Ithquant clan would ever join the heretic cause. Maybe a heretic.
Yes. not what I heard, but well, let's do it then. He pulls his sword
It's like
out.
it's your turn.
He pulls his sword out and he'll swing it at you. You see he holds his sword with two hands. It is basically a long sword for your understanding. And he will make 2 attacks. One will make connection with an 18 on the dice. The other one of a 9 on the dice, even with bonus, will not hit, I don't think.
Really hope so. I'd be a little afraid if it did.
He's not
I'd be
a
like,
pushover.
oh yeah, nice fair encounter. That's 9 to hit.
Okay. He will deal 7 points of damage to you. And then he will end his turn. But that goes to Voralden.
Hey. So like, I'm gonna hit that guy.
Okay.
The guy who cut my leg. I'm a flip around with the whip, Sakura, and slap him across the face.
Okay. Yeah. With your short sword or with like your whip?
I have both whips out.
Okay, sorry.
with Sakura.
Okay.
I
Go
think I
ahead.
will take a D4 though.
You will.
If I
Go ahead and make a 20 roll attack.
that is 14.
A 14 will hit.
Oh yeah. He takes 3 plus 4.
7 points of damage? Okay.
No, 8 because it's a +1 weapon as
Okay,
well.
yeah. So you deal 8 points of damage to him. He is still holding on there.
And then myself and the guy will take a D4, 1 fire damage.
You both take 1 damage as the guy looks over and he's like, dude, what the fuck?
I'm then going to offhand attack and bring the other whip down on the other guy.
Definitely what the fuck?
As it is a regular whip. That's at least 20,
Yeah,
21.
Listen, if you're beating a 14, you could just tell me you hit. In this case.
That's 6 damage.
6 damage into this guy right here?
Yeah.
So they've both taken now 8 and 7 respectively.
It's just fire. Yeah. Yes.
Yes, 8 and 7 damage respectively. They are both looking pretty bad.
Correct.
As you see, as this kind of all is, you guys seem to be turning this tide of this. You guys seem to be more experienced than a lot of their actual fighters, and you can see on the other side the person leading this area, this officer, seems to be taking note of that. As you guys kind of hear off in respectively, you're still pretty far away. You hear this tiefling man just like, don't you guys have any other type of magic other than firebolts? Come on, they're wiping through our people. Come on, if it's just 3 dudes, come on, 4 dudes. Okay, I don't know where that one showed up, but
Hello there.
Nice sleep spell when you get one of them out of the combat.
okay. Use something. Come on. Oh, you have other pages in your book. Come on. As you see, they start flipping frantically through their pages of their book.
Can I hear this?
Yeah, you probably can hear it.
Says the coward who's not even fighting.
He turns around to you. You shut up. They're gonna kill you. And then
At
you
least
guys
I'm
do
not a
hear
coward.
Ithquant now.
Huh.
Do 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 do. Mana. Do do.
We have them surrounded.
There we go, Boravik.
Excuse me for one
He's
second.
all on his own.
Yeah, but I'm not surrounded by 5 guys. Burgers and fries.
Boravik's a firm believer that the best way to not be flanked is to kill the people in front of you.
Then there's just people to the side of you.
Exactly.
Plato.
Well, it looked like we need to do less talk and more rocks. I'm going to shoot a fireball at the one of these fellows. Fire blast. Attack for big damage. Big number damage.
How much is the big number damage?
18 total.
12 damage.
No, what is that's not damn. What did you roll to hit?
High big damage.
18.
Damage
18 to hit.
time. 3 big damage.
You see the guy's like, sir, I found the page, shield! And as he casts shield, your firebolt blasts through it, destroying his shield and hitting him
Jesus
anyways.
Christ, these guys are trash.
They're like dinky wizards with 12 armor class.
Mage armor.
They don't have mage armor on.
Exactly.
Hey, do you have mage armor on?
Why would I use mage armor?
There you go.
Okay, Plato didn't know his class features. That's not a good example, Jimmy.
What was the damage for Firebolt?
I'm just saying.
You hit him, he's like, ow! Stop it!
And then I tactically move, go down.
Oh, you hit prone? He's like, sir, he's out of our range. I can't cast Firebolt at him anymore.
Oh, I'm just out of the range? Oh, I won't go prone then. I'll just,
Sir, I can't cast Firebolt at him anymore. He's like, you guys are literally so useless. Move closer. And he's going to push the one guy off the top of the bridge to get him closer.
Please tell me he dies.
How tall is the bridge?
It is at 15 foot up, so
Not even roll.
he's going to he will take a d6 damage in this case.
For funny.
Yeah. Well, I know technically it doesn't start until 20 feet is when you start taking damage. The moment you fall 10 feet and aren't comfortable with it, especially someone pushing you off, you're taking that damage.
Yeah, that's fair.
The guy will take 5 damage. He's not going to die, but he definitely falls off. I actually don't even know if they can do that yet because I don't think it's their turn, but
It is their turn.
We'll take
Oh,
it.
no, it's not.
You're the
That's
DM.
right. You're
so he hasn't been pushed off yet, but he will be. It's now Boravik's turn.
so bad you don't even attack the enemies. You attack your own men.
He looks back. What are you doing? You're not. You can't even attack a flying thing. A flying thing. A flying person. Let alone.
That's
A flying
because
thing.
DMs ban flying at level 1. So
What if a blimp, a small balloon, was to attack you? What are you gonna do? Dodge
nothing,
it.
I guess.
What's a blimp? Disembodied voice.
Disembodied voice. What are you doing, Boravik?
I'm going to brandish my hammer and cast Booming Blade on the man in front of me.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Well, is
Wait.
it 4?
It's a 4.
You have a
Does
decent plus. I don't think it hits.
It doesn't hit, but I know it's a hammer, but since it's Booming Blade, does it count as casting a spell?
No.
Damn.
Make a melee weapon attack as part of casting the spell.
Then never mind.
Okay.
That being said, I think you have like a 12 on your total roll, so it might just be an 11.
Plus 7, I have an 11.
An 11 won't hit, but yeah, you cast Booming Blade onto your hammer and go for a swing at them, and it just goes. They all back up this time because you just swept them before, so they back up slightly and then push in on you.
Nice.
That will go to Ithquant.
Oh, cool. I'm attacking the gnome again.
He's like, "Why are you doing this?
All right.
Stop it!"
I got a 10 this time.
A 10 will not hit as he's going to hold up his sword again and block your attacks.
Yep.
Like, you have to. Come on, you have to understand. Like, I'm here to protect myself, and I'm actively protecting myself now.
I'm not getting mad at you for blocking like that.
Are you mad at her?
No, I'm not really mad at any of you. I kind of don't feel any emotions other than you need to die because you need to die.
Why? You're so aggressive. I mean,
You're
yes, we're
literally
attacking
pillaging
the
a town.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's for the sake of good, right?
No.
So for the Doomwing to come back.
The Doomwing wouldn't kill a town. Maybe a demon town.
What? No, the Doomwing wants everyone's gold and shit.
No, the Doomwing wants peace and prosperity for the
Who
world.
told you that?
The Doomwing did.
Oh yeah, surely the Doomwing talked to you.
Yep.
I'm sure of it.
I got a sword. Tells me.
Oh, look at that! The sword that does stuff. So does mine.
It actually doesn't do anything.
Yours doesn't.
Kind of. Oh, what does your sword do? You should show me.
No, I don't need to show you what my sword does. It steals souls.
Ooh, really?
No, I don't. That'd be cool though.
It would. Also very demon-like.
All right, 6 seconds up. Address.
All right. So everyone's looking pretty low here, right?
I'm full.
Mostly. Well, enemies wise.
Oh. Yeah, they're dying.
Yeah, they are dropping like flies.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to spend a key point for Step of the Wind as I cloak myself in lightning and take the disengage action and move through everyone so they take a d4 lightning damage.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, that's a class feature. You go ahead and I guess you just rolled the damage in this case as you move through all of them.
2 lightning damage.
All right, you run through and just start zapping them. You guys see almost to the 3 of you there. You guys see in this moment, you find this inner peace in yourself. Almost, you're a little worried still about what the nature of this magic within you is, but you know in this moment you can utilize it as you kind of in this state grasp into this electrical energy and it starts to radiate off of you. And every step you take in this moment, it seems to shoot off this little lightning energy as you just, in a blinding speed, run past everyone, shooting these small little bolts of lightning into them as people are just like, shit, ouch, ooh, ah, fuck, ah, ooh, as they all start to get electrocuted. And after looking at everyone's health, in this case, I don't think anyone dies, but like everyone's on death's door. Nice. Except for this one guy in particular. They're all really fucked up. All, essentially, there are 6 of them remaining. All of them are basically on death's door, and the one guy directly in front of you that you ran past just turns to dust.
Nice. And then I guess I'll end my movement. Right by some guys by Voralden.
Okay, yeah, you move to the
Maybe
other
not-
side of Voralden.
Maybe not the best idea. My whip explodes.
Well, I'm gonna smack the guy in front of me and hopefully smack him into the other guy. So, like, try to sweep the leg
Fair
and then
enough.
punch him into the other person.
Okay. Yeah, using your bonus action?
Yeah. Oh, my action.
Oh, your main action. This is all bonus action stuff, my bad.
That's a hit. 12 damage.
12 damage.
What the hell?
Yes, you go to sweep the legs of both of them and they fall back. One guy drops his sword, the other guy lands on the sword. As the other one falls, he just snaps his neck on the ground. After hitting the ground, they are both dead.
Poggers.
Okay.
Dingle, dingle,
Their turn.
goolimba.
Okay. This is a rougher spot now for them. You see the one wizard is pushed off the bridge by Zation, and the wizard gets up and starts moving closer to you guys.
No,
He gets just within range of Plato, and he will use a spell at you this time, Plato.
I like to see him try.
He will use... He's supposed to have like a dragon themed spell, and I did not pick one. So I'm like quickly looking for this one first level
up here or
dragon
down here?
spell.
You know, I think True Strike's pretty dragon
Hold on,
themed.
down there. Ah, you don't got shit.
Okay. Especially ones that have 120 foot range. I think we're
it's like
limited
you
a
got,
lot.
You got Scorching Ray or yeah.
Yeah, I don't
There's
think
not
he has
many
a lot of
dragon
options.
not many dragon themed spells.
Oh wait. Nope.
Yep.
Nope. Pretty much nothing. Yeah, he's going to shoot another firebolt at you. A nat 20.
I
Holy
die.
shit.
I just die.
Holy shit. Oh
What's
god.
your HP?
22.
I
I've
You're
been through it.
fine.
Yeah, I'll be
That's-
all right.
You'll be fine.
No.
He literally
Did you
can't
get
kill
healed?
you.
You take,
Yeah, I used hit dice.
you
at
take
some point.
15 points of
Okay.
damage.
15?
15.
Oh my god! Oh, I forgot that's how crits work. I was like, what the fuck dice is he rolling? Okay. 15, so...
How are you at full health? You were at 1.
You take 15 points of damage, and you just immolate for a second. The flames burn you.
What the fuck?
You hear Bookie from your back, sir. Ah!
I'm sorry, I know, me too.
It's
Same.
so hot, sir. My pages, they're burning.
I know, my flesh is burning.
As you see the guy looks back up to Zation's like, I did it. And then Zation's like, oh, that worked really well. And he pushes the other guy off. He had been hit by you before. And he only takes 4 damage, which that dude's on death's door.
Wait, what? Oh, there's 2. Oh, no.
If I roll a nat 20 again, that'd be nasty.
Kind of funny.
If you
Guys,
hit, it's nasty.
Or a nat
nat
one.
6.
Okay.
A crit fail, if you will.
Yeah, it was a nat 6. As you see, the other firebolt goes really wide. Were you laughing? Stop it! Stop laughing at me! Stop it!
It's like he tried to like arc it to get over the fight, but it just went into the river.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I'm practicing. I'm getting better. The other wizard slaps him over the head. You're not getting better, dude. Come on. You're not cut out for this. Zation just looking bored at this point. He's like, we have the shittiest fighters ever. And wizard, oh my, don't even get me.
Says the guy who doesn't even
You're getting a scorching
fight.
ray!
Do it, bitch.
Okay! Scorching, I used a push action.
Exactly.
I pushed a guy off it. Next, I'm scorching
Too busy
raid.
attacking
I'm
your
scorching raid
own
you next turn.
team.
You're getting scorching raid. You see Zalia shoots a firebolt at you. Brother, I will finish him off here.
If you can hit this time.
I can hit, and she misses.
Exactly.
Stop it!
This is just a fucking game of piss fight over here. Nobody's made an attack in 2 rounds.
You see the gnome's like,
Gnome, you gonna do it?
all right, I will finish you off then if that is what it takes.
I just want someone to hit.
And you see he pulls out. Oh yeah, you haven't hit either.
No one. I think he
Someone
technically did
needs
get a
to
hit, but
Yes, I
that's because he has 2 attacks because he's cheating.
I'm not cheating at the game.
I know you're not. It's just you guys get to fly,
just
even though you're
faster.
only like I don't know, probably CR4 or something.
So, yeah, what? What is the CR thing you're speaking of?
Exactly.
Shits, they're related to critical role.
Why don't you critically roll some bitches on your dick?
As we all know, the Monster Manual difficulty is scaled off of critical roll.
Yeah. Of course, yes, now I get it. I don't even, you're pure skill then, right? You're not one of those other creature types
No.
like Enderman.
The whatever those things were called from like Wild Mount or something.
Then I will just finish this quickly. He narrows his eyes, and then, like, if this was like a cutscene thing, it's like the screen of the
Changing
screen
the
just goes
aspect
into, like,
ratio.
the aspect ratio changes. Thank you, person that studies that.
Hey.
And aspect ratio changes, and you see he grabs his blade from the side at his waist, and he's using the the samurai ability to give yourself advantage on your attacks.
Oh, cool.
And temporary hit points. I can't think of the name of the ability per se. It's Fighting Spirit, yeah. I did write it down. So he just gets
Jayden, you're
temporary
gonna
hit
lose.
points, and then he just gets advantage.
Like, no way,
And he
I'm not
just-
gonna die here.
From his thick accent, he's like, "Oh my, well, should they?" As he makes an attack against you.
But he has fighting spirit, Jayden. We can't beat him.
Yeah, I'm aware. Or he has 2 attacks.
Oh god, he nat 20.
So you're not gonna die instantly.
I could.
I don't think it does that much damage one time.
I could.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't
I think
know
you think I have way more health than I
How much
do.
health do you have?
Not much more than Plato. Max HP.
24 damage.
Oh, I don't die instantly, but it's close. If I was Plato, I would be.
Oh boy.
And then he does that whole like, he like looks down at you and he's like, "Well, I said I was going to do that, and I did it. See, this is what you need to learn. Then you need to learn this, Aisha. Like, you just kill them. It's simple. You just kill them." He like looks at you. He's like,
He did do more damage to me than she did. So
He like looks down. You see, he starts like messing with your blood. And like, use this. Hey, come down and start getting sample. We can use this. This is resources for us. Right? The tablet needs the blood, and we've got one now. He said he's Ithquant. That's close enough for me. And you see she starts. Well, you don't see. You're fucking dying right now. You're
I still see.
Yeah. However, you're doing whatever dying animation you're doing currently.
Spiteful grit.
On the ground.
Just staring at him like, still gonna hit with the scorching rays. Because you can't.
He looks back. I just have disadvantage because you're laying down. I can still do it. I'm gonna burn your guys' friend. He's dying. And that is going to go to Voralden.
I going to. You have to attack to make an offhand attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I will just use my action to attack with Sakurai, that one that's in the middle. I apologize, Boravik. It's cool. Just dodge the fire, okay?
Got it. With my non-dodge ability.
That's a lot. That's a big number to hit.
Yes.
Specifically an 18.
An 18 will hit.
That's 2, 3, 7.
7 points of damage.
Yeah.
You crack Sakurai onto the ground. You see the living wood splinters into your hand. You take a point of damage.
Yeah.
It cracks into the ground. There's an eruption of fire from it. You want to roll the fire damage too?
1 damage.
You see it erupts, and the 3 of those people are dead on the ground right there in a huge explosion. Borvik, you take 1 fire damage.
Okay, thank God.
It also hit your beard.
God fucking damn. I almost had to use my shield spell.
And then I'm going to move up 30 feet. Yeah. That actually killed 3 people. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you see they're on the ground burning, just like screaming like, "Ah!" One of the dudes having whole Anakin arc. He's like, "I hate you! I hate you!"
I will step over their corpses.
You step over them as you walk forward.
With the double whip.
Double whip in hand. You see the two wizards in the front just like, we should kill him. Oh, yeah, we're gonna kill him. Yeah, but let's kill him now. Now that he's close, we have the spells. The other one guy, we should cast some magic at him. Okay.
Maybe if we please doing enough, we'll us get laid.
I'm gonna get laid from doing. Yeah. That will go to Plato.
All right. I'm going to throw a fireball at the man who I hurt before.
Okay, the one in the blue.
Hiya. Wait, what?
No.
6? Hold on, I might have to for that. So what about 6 plus 3 is
No.
Does 9 damage work?
Not damage.
Not damage.
Okay, so okay. Oh, damage. Okay.
No, you did not hit.
Oh, 6. Okay, so 6 damage.
You missed so bad.
Oh,
You did 6 damage to
Oh
a
wait,
commoner.
that's the wrong. Wait. Oh, I rolled the wrong dice the first time.
No, you didn't.
Wait, I rolled a D8 instead of a D10. Okay, 2. Oh, 6.
What are you
6.
rolling for?
Just
Damage.
throwing dice on the table.
Okay, so 6 damage.
He rolled a 3, and he's trying to negotiate what happened.
6 damage. Final answer.
So you rolled a 3.
Final offer.
You have like +6.
So 9 total.
Yeah, and so that'll still miss.
Okay, I'm gonna like lob it,
Mhm.
and as I'm going, I'm gonna just follow my hand and the arc down to the ground to be in a prone, safe position.
Okay. It's like, you suck.
Your mother showed me how.
Oh.
You still suck then.
Yeah,
That's psychic.
Got him. Doomwing. We just roasted him. That will go to
If I die, they have to die with me, please.
Orvik.
That's me.
Those two.
Yes, those two.
Let's get out of here quick.
Hell, I won't forgive you if I live and they don't die.
And I'm going to. Wait, let's try second level Witch Bolt on. Wait, what's my 30 feet? Okay, yeah. On.
Ooh, okay.
Be a bit overkill, but
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Go off.
Oh, yeah, actually, never mind. Hold on, wait. Gonna
No,
reevaluate.
These wizards, they've only taken damage from their boss because he's bad.
And he got hit by Plato once.
Oh, good job, Plato.
Yeah, he's
Also,
basically-
He's on like Death Door.
Reevaluating. Hold on.
Zaliel.
Reevaluating.
Oh, that's Zacian.
oh, sorry. I thought you said Zasha. All right.
Yeah, Zalia is the
Because-
girl tiefling. Zacian is the male tiefling who is up by
Shin.
the rest of the group.
Zasha.
Mhm.
Zashin, you're bad.
And he hasn't taken any.
You're dying. I can't. You're like.
Yeah, but you're bad.
He hasn't taken any damage, right?
No, he hasn't.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah, in
new
fact-
plan. I'm casting a second level Chaos Bolt at him.
Ooh.
Right.
Okay.
He's. Because I don't know how high up he is, but well, that is 120.
Yeah, you're
feet
fine.
Yeah, you
close
will
enough.
you will
Okay.
you will hit him. He is close enough within your range to hit.
So 16 to hit.
See, boom, a shield pops up in front of his face. Damn. Get wrecked, bitch.
I hate this guy.
At
He
least
licks your compliment.
he's killed more men than you.
You don't know how many men I've killed. You're dying.
In this fight, 0.
You're dying.
Hell, you've almost killed your own men more than you've
it's not
killed.
my. I've been promoted to a point where I don't have to kill people.
Guys, this is my 6 seconds.
Hey, if the gnome can take mine, I can take yours. Get gnomed.
Maybe I wanted to say something. I'll think of it later.
I'll give you mine if the gnome doesn't
You
take
can
it.
hear. Ithquant, you just feel like this weird. Actually, no. Before I get there. Well, Ithquant, make it that same.
I was like, it is my turn.
Make it
so-
that saving throw.
Neat, nat 20.
A nat 20? Holy shit! You have felt in this turn, there is like, they are taking samples of blood from your body. She's down on the ground.
She's
now.
down on the ground?
She is
She's down on the ground?
taking samples
Just-
of blood from you.
I'm just swiping at her.
So everyone knows a nat 20 brings you back to 1 hit points. It's like the only rule to save yourself from dying other than other people helping or rolling all passes. So Jayden just rolled a nat 20, bringing you up at 1 hit point. They're taking blood samples from you right now, actively. Like there's a little needle in you. They're like, take it out, and you just wake up.
Foolish fiend, you've fallen right into my trap.
It's so arrogant.
14 to hit.
14 to hit her.
Highest I've rolled all game.
A
Well, minus that
14
nat
to
20.
hit her just hits her.
Awesome, we're smiting. 24 radiant damage.
Holy shit.
Hold on. To clarify, I know she is a tiefling, but
Yeah.
is she a fiend?
So in the case when in the case of the Crimson,
Mhm.
they get to a point of like this level of leadership where if they've gotten some form of influence by fiendish nature. So she's called a Crimson Foulblood.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. I said 24?
Yeah.
27 radiant damage.
You
7's technically flashing.
she's got basically a needle in your arm, and you pull out your sword and just cut her arm off. She rears back and screams, looking at it, doesn't like where she was taking the blood from you. She just, in horror, looking back, backing up from what just happened. She can't move or anything, but like backing up from what just happened, like screeching like, ah! As you just hear off in the distance, you hear Zacian just like, sister, what the fuck did you do?
Standing up. I told you I was a member of Ithquant, and it is my job to purge this world of your foul beast.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I took an action. I stood up. Not in that order.
She is horrified in this moment.
She will learn
still alive.
fear.
You nearly just one-shot her, though. Or nearly just took her out.
Okay, it's never happening again.
Monsters never, just so you guys know, monsters never really roll death saving throws, or evil people never get to, unless the players opt.
Is one-handed now.
She is now missing a hand.
An arm.
An arm. I'll probably say you took it off from the elbow.
Sure.
They also get death
An
saves if
appendage.
DM
The point is, if
really
she
likes
comes
them.
back,
Yeah. Or
If
if the players really like them.
if
They
she
want to be
comes back, she will only
if she ever leaves,
She's
she
marked.
She gets out of here. She has one arm. DM. Okay.
I'm writing it down. I won't forget.
That goes to Adras.
There's a bunch of wizards there, or a couple wizards there. There's a demon man right there. And then Ithquant's maybe gone under control.
Yeah, there's some wizards in front of you, and then just past them on the bridge is Zacian, the tiefling, Foulblood, and then way off in the distance, you can just hear the roars and light from Ithquant fighting in the distance. It went quiet for a second.
Okay, yeah.
But then it started again.
It was all a trap.
All right, so if I jump up and like extend my arms, I can reach 15 feet up. Do I have enough movement if I dash to just like get up here, basically?
I'll let you.
Because it's 15 feet up.
Actually, yeah. If you use a step of the way or full action to dash, is that what you're saying?
Full action to dash.
If you use your full action to dash, I will let you make a athletics check to jump up there.
Okay.
I'll say the athletics check's a DC 14.
All right, I'm good at this. That's a 19.
You run up, and for a moment, you jump up, hit the wall, just go to run up it, and you actually take a few steps on the side of the wall before you have to jump up and grab the ledge, and then you pull yourself up to the top.
Nice. Hello there.
You see he was completely turned around looking at his sister, and he's like, I don't have time for you.
We better make some time.
Yeah, he can only kill his allies.
This is how Ithquant yells from time to time.
I'm going into this guy. You promised me 3 scorching rays.
By the way, are you good?
Oh yeah, I'm great.
All right.
Idiot
cool.
fiend.
That was my sister.
Yeah, and she's about to be dead. I can make you join her.
He looks down towards, and this is switching towards their turn, so I have like the rest of the 3 seconds from Adras's turn and 6 seconds in the turn to save it. You know, we only narratively talk for the point of just adding context to what is happening in the fight. You see Zacian looks over to his sister, frustrating in a moment to you, Adras, and then towards his sister, and then Ithquant, you're like, you promised me 3 scorching rays. He's like, damn, son of a bitch, and he starts flying towards you, leaving you. All right, then.
I've goaded this man.
Unfortunately, yeah, you did a lot to run over here and get at him, Adras, but he just flies away from you.
Sorry.
He flies like 10 feet, probably diagonal away from the bridge. I'll say literally 10 feet away from the bridge, diagonally up. And he stops right there and begins to channel some magic, and you see he shoots literally 3 scorching rays at you.
Yes, he does. Knock me down, bitch. I'll just get back up.
You've got
I
the
only
adrenaline
get
of rolling 1 nat 20 probably for the first time in your life.
First
on a death
time.
saving throw.
No. First time this game.
Oh, really?
I don't think I've rolled higher than a 10 more than like once.
All right, let's let him attack. The first attack is going to miss.
Yeah, it
Go
is.
wide.
Because he's bad.
Oh, and the second attack miss. And the third attack miss. All the
Three
scourging
just
misses. I rolled
parrying those
shit, I rolled a
bitches.
7, a 6, and a 5. You like block one, move out of the way of the other, and the last one you slash with your sword. And it just like both the bolts of flame shoot.
I told you you wouldn't hit.
Okay, I just had to make sure. You feel a. You then feel a needle just go right into the back of your neck as you see, or you don't even see her. I mean, she came from behind you. Zalia stabs you in the neck with the needle that she had.
Fair enough.
Which only does D4 damage, but she does 2 damage to you.
Oh, darn shame. I'm knocked down.
Backstabbing bitch.
As you fall to the ground.
He rolls another nat 20.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
He went down again, but we know who the winner is.
I have my hand.
You just discoherently hear, and she's like talking, and you finally hear she's like, I'm going back to the rest. She looks at her arm, just dripping blood. She's like looking at the containers. She's like, I don't even know if they're contaminated now. My blood, his blood. I don't know.
It's everywhere.
It's fucking woozy. And like she starts batting her wings a little bit, and she's like, I gotta go back. He's like, what are you're leaving right now? They're like, we just had a victory. Like, this is the time. Like,
You looked at the fight recently?
he then turns to the fight and he's like, Vel, maybe not victory.
Just.
He's like, Zation, I know you're flying right there. Let's turn it back and wait till the rest come back. You know what, is a good A effort, but we're reconvening. He leans down and he will use his action to, take a blood sample from you himself to try to get one that's not actually messed up with her foul blood, with Zalia's foul blood, and he will use his action to actually do so. He got an 18 on his medicine check, so he gets a good sample from you.
I want to spit at him.
Your mouth's super dry.
I want to spit at him anyways.
You're like there's smoke.
I try to, but I don't have lips, and I'm like.
It's like, it's okay. Just, yep. Calm down. You've lost a lot of blood. It's getting to the point where you're gonna keep going up and down, but your blood keeps going out. For like a reddish golden dragonborn, you're looking fucking pale. But he takes a vial and he kind of sits up and he's like, it's okay. You don't like us, the foul blood, the demons or whatever, but as we know, the Doomwing will purge all. Cleanse the lands for you. It's okay. Rest easy. Know that the Doomwing is coming. Very, very good. All right, and you heard it here. I'm Garfield. I'm
Fuck you.
What? What do you mean? What?
You named him Garfield?
Yes, my name is Garfield. That is brought to you by Bobbert the Great. Thank you guys to Bobbert the Great who put this name suggestion in for Garfield.
Good God.
First name.
I'll find you,
suggestion.
Bobbert. You've made my arch imminent. No, fuck you.
Well, rest in peace, young pure scale. Have a good time. And he starts leaving. And you see Deacon has got horses together for them to ride off with. And he's just going to get on a horse and basically be ready to go, but he can't this turn. So you see she attacked you this turn, but she starts flying 30 feet diagonally away from you. She takes her arm with her, the rest of her arm with her, but it seems more like she's freaked out more than anything. That's why she grabs it.
I'd grab it too. I'm pretty hungry, honestly.
Yeah, and you see, you guys can also see other guards throughout the town, also in fights when spats with other members, but it seems to be turning heavily towards you guys. There's enough guards in the town to probably not defend everyone. You guys definitely took out a good portion of them, but enough to hold off at bay any of the other attackers. But you see the Immortals along with Garfield and Azalea start to head out. It is not their that is the rest of them, and that was the rest of Zacian's turn. He used his attack, and that will go to Voralden. There are 2 wizards, Voralden. Zacian is also remaining. He is flying 10 feet up off the bridge, though.
Got it. I can get him.
Diagonally up.
I can get him.
He can get it. He can jump really high. He's done it.
I'll let you try.
RKO this motherfucker.
What are you doing, Voralden? The two of us are like, you're fucking done for, dude. Try to pass me.
So I'm going to run up to this bridge, to the side of the bridge, dashing, and then I'm going to use what's left of my movement to jump onto this nearby building.
Okay.
That's a 15 plus 6.
Yeah,
21.
21. Yeah, you jump and land on a roll on the building, looking up. Yeah, you can see everything going on. You could see a lot of the members of this party that were attacking seem to be like taking leave back towards. They just seem to be leaving.
Yeah.
A lot of the other members of the cult. The ones remaining are Zacian, this tiefling, and the 2 wizards so far.
Gotcha. That is my turn, I believe. I don't think I have a bonus action.
Don't worry. I'll handle the wizards. It's fine.
Plato, it's your turn.
All right.
Okay, I'll got him.
I go to my original
Oh,
station.
you gotta.
You only have 15 feet because you still.
Oh. And then I'll shoot. I launch a fireball at the one that I've been shooting
Just
with.
crawl. At that point.
Oh, big damage, big number, big strike. Okay, damage time. Big damage, 2 damages.
Who did you attack?
You know, while I'm at it, can I get up on my?
You, Plato,
Yes.
please, like...
Yes, all right. So I stand. Plato goes from his tactical prone position, rolling forward 30 feet, jumping up, and in midair throwing a fireball to the wizard he's been feuding with for the past fight. And he strikes him for, I think it was like 8 damage or something.
I think you rolled a 2 on the damage, correct?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. For 2 damage.
You roll up, stand up, throw a firebolt out for 2 damage into the one wizard you've been competing with.
Yes.
And you see it just catches part of his robes on fire, and then he begins to slowly burn. He's like, you can't. Oh no!
Yes.
He starts to burn to death.
I'd give you tips on your fire blast attacks, but they won't help you in hell.
You see the guy, the wizard next to him. He's like, toasty.
That's your friend.
He was weaker. He was a weaker wizard,
I have to agree.
just like you.
No, I'm a.
And you said you have to agree. 6 seconds.
Shit. Fuck. Damn it.
Anyways,
Borvik.
Which one is the one that
Wait,
cast
did he
fireball
die?
at me?
He did die. He did
Okay.
die. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, is the
okay.
one that died the one that cast fireball at me originally?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And I'm less angry now, but I'm still gonna run up and hammer this guy.
Yeah, you run straight forward and find the other wizard.
And I'm going to let's make it a booming blade. It's 11 plus 7, so 18 to hit.
18 to hit will hit.
Awesome. I love that. And so that's just my damage plus a D2. So 14 damage.
Man.
14 damage?
Wait,
Borvik, how
what
do
did
you
you-
want to maim this
hold
dude?
on. What did you do?
Booming blade.
We're level 3. You don't roll the d8 till they move.
Oh, damn. That's right. Never mind. So -2. So 12.
I just
Still.
I didn't know what it was without the.
Oh, okay.
I just saw him
Yeah,
roll
no,
2. I was like,
thank
wait a
you.
second, that's not how it
Appreciate
works.
that. I forgot.
Yeah, 12 damage. Yeah, you hit into this dude. And how do you how do you want to maim him? Because you've destroyed him.
Oh. I want to just hammer straight to the ribs, and so the shards of rib just go through his lungs.
Oh. As you just crack into him, there's a loud and he's like, "Ah!" And then he starts slowly coughing up blood on the ground and then spits it all out and falls over. And what do you want to do after that? You still have movement.
Oh, well, I'm a little dumbstruck after watching 2 of my allies just sprint up this fucking bridge.
They all
So-
did cool flips and shit up on top. As far as you were watching, like you saw them get up there, they could have been doing like flips, like jumping up, flying.
So I'm just gonna hustle my little legs as much as I can and make it to the bridge.
This bridge for Borvik's
fine.
pretty much a skyscraper too.
Yeah, you make it to the bridge, and you could see. Yeah, you definitely see off in the distance, Ithquant as well as the rest of the people that were attacking the marauders are like leaving. Other than, I
Not-
guess, the one right above you.
Not
that's still
much I
flying.
can do
He hasn't
about that
left yet.
right now.
It's not my turn yet. That goes to Ithquant. Death saving throw. What is it?
Oh, it's a 1.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Okay, so people know too, a natural 1, the polar opposite of that 20 in this case, sits for 2 2 fails on the death saving throw chart. When you make it to 3, you die.
Okay, so I have a choice here.
No, you have one option. It's very there.
Oh no, I like that. I like when you say you have a choice though.
Oh, you don't know that I'm dying. As far as you know, I'm going to get back up.
That's a fair point.
He's probably faking it.
I could. That's what I did last time.
I don't think I want to. You're far away. I wouldn't have seen you get stabbed.
Exactly.
But
I mean,
He's
I
right there.
promise, Twig.
He's right there. You can get him.
Oh, and then we could get information if he lives. Me pile driving him.
Looks so cool.
The non-lethally RKO.
Non-lethal
him off the building.
RKO. Non-lethally slam his head into the pavement.
I mean, nobody has ever died in wrestling.
Quite survivable.
Exactly.
it's wrestling.
Yeah.
It's all.
False.
All right, what are you doing?
I also don't think I could even physically get. How far away is Ithquant from me?
Literally, from the edge of those, from right at the entrance to the city, it's like another 15 feet. That's actually where you are.
Oh, it's a little too far.
No one's ever died from a non-lethal RKO off a bridge.
Exactly.
Mm.
It would look so.
This is the peer
Alec
pressure.
is looking like.
Could I get to him and feed him a healing potion in this turn?
Oh, that would.
How far away is he?
55 feet.
That's you have your character sheet. I mean,
No, yeah, I could step of the wind dash to there.
But you could also kill the man. Take him down. Do the
Or-
coolest thing ever.
I could try to bolt him on my turn.
You could. I promise.
actually, Earthen Grasp actually grabs people out of the air too.
oh shit, yeah. I
Can
can
how high is he though? Because I only got like a 5-foot reach with that.
He has 30 feet in the air.
I think you have more than you think you do.
Maybe so. I mean, I would totally believe that.
Yeah, I could just. You could do that on your turn because you go before him.
He already went.
You just went.
Well, you could probably do it on your turn, right?
No, he cannot earthen grasp him.
Yeah, it's
Way too far away.
5-foot reach.
Really?
Yeah.
Earthen Grasp is melee range?
It's just a hand.
From the earth. Made of the earth.
Wait, let me see.
The earth.
Well, its range is 30 feet.
Oh, it's 30.
Yeah, but
Like I can cast it 30 feet away
He's
from me, but off
not
of
near the
ground.
earth.
So you could have it erupt up and grab, but
If he was 5 feet in the air.
Borvik couldn't get to him, right?
Oh, absolutely. I have 25 movement speed.
Well, you could dash.
I don't have anything to save him with.
I could throw you a healing potion.
Oh, you could. Is that an action though?
Could I free action throw him a healing potion and hope he catches it?
you could, if you added a little bit to your movement, you could technically drop it to him from above on top of the bridge.
Yeah, I think I would if I
Or you
because
could
I'm gonna
throw
step
it
of the
deep.
wind for the extra distance. Where are
Further
you?
away.
You're far away.
I'm
Yeah,
on
if I
the
step of the
rooftop.
wind for that,
Yeah.
I would have
Borvik's right there.
80 movement, which is plenty enough to go over there, drop it to him, then jump up, RKO him.
Mhm.
So I'll do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move above Borvik. Be like, Borvik, give this to Ithquant. And I'm gonna drop a catch this, please. You got this?
All right.
Healing potion.
Yeah. You drop the
Okay.
potion from above, Borvik just sitting there. Boop.
Ithquant's over there. Run as fast as you can.
You've just acquired treasure.
Give it to him.
He runs
please,
away.
Or he dies.
He leaves town.
Hear me out. If you
His
steal it,
adventure's done. He's good.
Borvik, if you steal it, it's a heist.
Borvik has a choice to make.
And then I'm gonna look at man over there, just point to him and be like, "You."
My favorite part right now is when he completely whiffs the attack and misses.
Oh, I'm gonna whiff this so hard.
No, he's gonna hit. I believe in him.
Okay, you look at him.
I'm gonna put my hand to the ground.
He's like, "What the fuck are you?
Step of the wind.
You're
and
still
draw-
here?"
And just draw lightning from the earth into myself and just say, "Get back in the cage!" As I'm going to
What
jump
cage?
up and try to grab him, grab his wings and put one foot on his head, the other on his back, and just fly him into the ground.
Okay, go ahead and make a I guess it's. I'm going to say
Grapple?
like a grapple. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm grappling this man.
Contested grapple.
Anyone have an inspiration for any chance?
No, I used mine earlier to save someone.
So none of that happens.
I got
That's
a 6.
a big.
Oh,
no.
Any inspiration?
He got a nat 1
Oh, he got
out
a
of
nat-
a 6.
Oh,
What
okay.
do you get?
Well, I got a 14 or 12 on the dice.
Okay.
14 total.
All right. So I overshoot.
You jump over him.
As I jump over him, just like with my hands reaching for him and just contemplating what led me to this.
As you're
I think
going
it
over,
was-
he looks up at you like, what the fuck?
I think it was overthinking what to do.
As you then fly past him, jumping over him, and land into the thatch roof that was burning that Voralden's currently on.
Hello, Voralden.
As you fall through that because you jumped over
Does
him.
it help break my fall?
Not really. You do take fall damage for
I can
sure.
Figure.
It's the only reason it doesn't really help is because it's also burning.
Yeah.
But
God damn it.
yeah, you take 7 points of damage.
Okay, cool.
Boravik's looking up like,
I
I
would've
thought
been-
I knew what the plan was, but now I'm not sure what the plan is.
Still give it to him. He's
That-
dying.
The
Alright.
dice cursed you.
Yeah.
They said you took too long. You should have decided.
That goes to
Their turn.
it does go to their turn. He's leaving.
I figured.
He just flies very confused away. Diagonally that way. Diagonally towards the rest of the people who are all flying.
Damn, I
Away.
was gonna follow it up.
Well, he is only right here, so. Unless he
can't-
has more than 30 feet of movement.
Dash?
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, assuming he only has
Oh,
30
okay.
feet of movement.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
he's gone.
Yeah. He moved towards the edge of our table set, so he's gone.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, he's gone
about to get
after
on. He's about to go on my character sheet. Like,
Once
He's
it
got
hit
it
that far,
away.
we don't care anymore.
yeah, exactly.
Almost so cool.
You're almost so cool. And meanwhile, Ithquant dying on the ground.
Oh, it's not my turn. It's Voralden's.
Yes, it is Voralden's turn. Voralden, you see all of that transpire before your eyes.
I will crack my whip and cast a firebolt on him with my whip.
Which man?
No.
Oh, he's gone. No,
He said he got on a horse and he couldn't move till. Oh, I guess it was his turn.
Yeah,
so
his
there
turn
you go.
came up.
No,
He'd
he's
be
gone.
gone.
Oh,
Just me.
I thought you were doing it to him, and I'm like, what the
What
hell's going on?
the fuck happened?
I was here for it,
I guess he
honestly.
really wants to die.
He's trying to make him angry enough to come back to life.
It would work.
then I will.
You're right. If he misses, I heal.
I'll use the dash action, and I will go to the edge of the building, and then I'll jump off the building and use my whip to go down, like grab the top and slow the fall.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
So,
my brain was not processing what I was
whip
saying.
the side of the building,
To
latch
slow the
onto,
fall, you know?
yeah, to basically swing down and land to the ground. Yeah, you want to give me an acrobatics check? We're doing things, so I want to see if this actually looks cool. It does.
It
look
looks
cool.
pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it looks pretty freaking cool. Ever since you crossed the river with your whip, every time you
Everything
used it, it's
is
worked.
aligned.
You land down, and now you can definitely see that Ithquant is dying.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's a lot of blood.
There is
Most of it's not
more
his
than you'd
anymore.
think. But that will go to
Plato.
Plato.
I run as far as I can.
Left alone with his
You're
ball
doing great,
bearings.
buddy.
I'll trip over my wall bearing, just so that someone did, and then
Hey,
I'll...
make the dexterity saving.
Yeah, you gotta make the dexterity save. See if you even trip over him.
Okay.
You can willingly fail the save, though.
Don't use a D4.
Ah, 2. Ah, nuts. All right. Okay, and then I get there.
Okay. You run, slip over your ball bearings, and still get there somehow.
It's
That
Joey
goes
logic.
to
It's just
Borvik.
flavor.
Great. How much movement does the dash action give me?
Doubles your movement speed.
It just doubles my movement speed. Cool. So I got 50.
Just throw it on him. It'll probably work.
Yeah.
As I last step, I trip and just drop it into his mouth.
You run as you're gonna Kobe it into his mouth. You Kobe it into his mouth. Joking. Out of character for the rest of the table, though. We knew this was a possibility. Jayden and I at least knew this was a possibility at the start of the game because it was like this was a rough fight to begin with. But back to it. Ithquant, I need you to make a death saving throw. If you roll below a 10, Ithquant will die.
13.
Oh my god.
Man, there it is.
Oh.
Intentionally use the die none of us can see the numbers on.
Yeah, he's got this.
That's
one
what I've been
dice
using
that's-
this entire time. It's my Doomwing die.
I thought it was below. I saw that number and I was like, that looks
I know.
below 10. But
Everything-
I also can't. I'm looking across the table. So I
Note to
cannot
self:
see.
next time I bluff, I say it's the 8.
All right, that goes. You have this very brief brush with the afterlife as you start to see these lights all around you. You start to see like your siblings when you were children. There, you hear them chanting and stuff, and you feel the positivity of yourself getting to actually celebrate with them, and actually like you feel like you've accomplished. You cut a demon's arm off, and you're like, I did good actually. Starting to embrace it. But then you hear your father walk up behind you like, what are you doing, Ithquant? Get the fuck out there! Get the fuck up! As you
I'll
still
break
feel
another arm.
It's like, I will beat the shit out of you if you don't do some more shit. That goes to Adras. It's your turn.
That building there, by the way.
There's smoke everywhere, and you look around you in this building, and you see, like, there's dead bodies in here. There are townsfolk that you don't know if they've been lying here dead, or you just crashed into them and they died.
No, they look like they've been here for a while. Okay. All right. Let's get this bread. I'm gonna run over to Ithquant, thinking about what could have been.
Yeah, you step out of there. Are you stepping at the end?
I don't have any more key points. I'm just regular dashing.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and 80 feet of movement to...
60.
Oh, 60, I'm sorry. Because you're prone. Is that 60?
No.
What was it?
Oh, 60.
5 times.
Because it moved
Yeah,
to 8,
no,
which
I'm
is 40,
just stupid.
and
I
then
don't
4,
know.
which is 60.
My brain was like,
Have you
8,
considered
that's
going
80.
to school?
Yeah,
All
I
right,
really
it's the bad
should.
guy's turn. They're gone.
Aw.
Voralden, it's your turn.
You just free action, just hand him the health potion.
Yeah, you could just take it from him.
I will administer the
It's
health
not
potion
been-
then.
Yeah, you
Hear me
grab
out.
it.
Let's wait another. Let's do a half.
Let's play the what if game. Go ahead and roll healing.
What if?
It's
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, guys, you better roll low.
I think the only reason you lived this was because you rolled that nat 20, though.
Oh, yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, 100%.
I had to pay for it with the nat 1.
4 plus 2, 6.
Man, about that karma, or that karmic balance all over again.
They all balance the chakras, man, or they'll balance you.
You,
man.
Ithquant, you come to once again. This time,
Plato, it's your turn.
this time not surrounded by fiends. Plato, you keep walking up to the seat.
Instead, surrounded by charming devils.
And a dwarf.
Oh, no devils, you heard him.
As you kind of walk up and, you see Ithquant, you're able to get up off your feet. The combat technically is ended. They have
All right,
left.
I'm healing myself.
Welcome
They
back.
have left the scene.
You
They
come
went
to a
this way.
dwarf desperately giving you mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
I'm not sure how that works for you, but if you try hard enough, I think you
Can
can do
you
it.
give a dragonborn, like,
Out of
rest
curiosity,
Mhm.
they left through the forest, right?
Yeah, you just
I know.
gotta put your
No,
mouth over
Oh.
their
No,
hole.
they just headed east from this point.
Well, yeah, but isn't that a forest?
South. South is the forest.
Okay.
That's
Damn.
where I came
They came from the south.
Okay.
The Silver South.
I was gonna be like, I was gonna be ranger time, but no.
Not at all.
Were they
They went the
all
wrong
on
direction.
horses?
They had taken horses, but the two flying weren't.
If we leave now, we can catch up to them.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. They only have a small lead.
I don't think that's what he was
I'm not
asking.
fast. I don't know if you all are.
I'm
You see,
plenty
for-
fast.
You see
Prolific.
Ithquant literally on the ground, just pulling himself up,
Get
with
up.
blood everywhere.
Get up.
I've patched myself up for the most part. I think we should leave now.
I
need to kill it.
I could have had one of them, but
They're humans, right?
magic
Fiends
overshooting
or tieflings? No.
stupid.
No, they were humans, right? Among the group,
Among the group, there are humans.
Weren't there immortals?
I totally was doing more damage than I was doing, but that's besides the point.
Oh,
You were doing
favorite
plenty of
enemies,
damage.
humans. Yeah, you did plenty of damage.
Yeah, it was just
Sorry, I didn't specify that they were all humans. There were amongst them there were orcs too, and but yeah, that was pretty much consisted of both of them. However,
Do you have the? What's your feat, Chris? Out of curiosity.
whip master.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask.
it's one
I'm
specific.
not gonna ask.
Whips deal 1d6 damage, dex +1, and a range of 10 feet, but that was already a thing apparently. Grapples with a wimp prevent target from moving away from you. Creatures may attempt to escape as a bonus action. You can use your action to impose disadvantage on escape checks.
Got it.
Okay.
I also have...
They're also light weapons for you.
Yes, you guys do note that you are, to an extent, exhausted. You did fight that gibbering mouther not very
We are
long
all
ago.
out of everything.
You're out of most of your resources.
I did crash through a building.
Most is
Twice.
I'm sorry, all of your resources. Is everyone out of like
No,
spells and stuff?
I'm
Yeah.
out of key
Yeah.
points.
Okay.
I have 2 more spell slots.
I mean,
See, we can go after them.
I can short rest and I'd probably be
Actually,
fine.
3. I have 3 more.
I'm
spell
feeling
slots.
plenty healthy.
You,
If I fight that demon again, it won't hit me, so I'll be fine. And even if it does, it won't kill me.
we also have the
No
town to
issue.
attend to,
We do have
and
to
letting
fix
Twig
the-
and Crud know we are alive.
We take a night and then we haul ass after him.
We got a tracker right here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like there's humanoids. We're not losing them.
We have a ranger with ranger senses. We can track them, right?
Yeah, I can track them easily.
Yes.
And you've got me.
I'm looting. I'm gonna go find some javelins. Apparently,
You're gonna start
that's
looting
a
the
thing I need.
looting the
Alternatively, that's a thing I could have had. Apparently,
looting the people around the area.
Say,
I'll get to work on like pulling people out of burning buildings.
Absolutely.
I'll go over to Tannis and let everyone know that from what it looks like, if everyone is gone, then, I'll let everyone know the situation's clear.
Yeah, you get to the other side of the town, and you notice that there was this wasn't necessarily the only group that had attacked the town.
Right.
There was another group that had attacked from this side as well. And it looks like several of the guards were working, basically disposing of people over here. So portions of the buildings are burning over here too. People are tending to the wounded. It looks like it was pretty violent over here as well. Just given the state of the fact there was just like a party going on beforehand. Yeah, you see Tannis's place has been like ransacked. It looks like it was decently looted, but a lot of the people are either killed or have made it out from here. And you see several of the members of the guard seem to be putting things back together, or at least to their best ability to.
I'm gonna go ahead and open the booch door.
Yeah, you find the little lever for the door and open it up, and you see Tannis kind of like sitting at the edge of it. He's like, "Hey, did it all go well?"
They're gone. That's the important part.
Well, that's best we can afford. All right, everyone, come on out. See to it. How is the standards of everything? He starts looking around. Oh God.
Not good, but it could have been a lot worse. So,
Yes. Why not? And he starts. You see, he just waves his hand, and you see he conjures forth several buckets on the ground, and then just waves it back another way and fills them all with water. And he's like, as people get out, he starts handing them water buckets, and it's like,
you're sure you're only an amateur wizard, right?
it's
Is that
just a
what you
bucket of
said?
water.
All right.
Buckets.
I just ask Plato. He makes plenty of buckets.
Has he?
Yes, ask him. He's telling me all about it.
All right. I'll take his word for it, I suppose. Haven't seen him do it. We have done stuff with buckets, but that's a tale for another time.
He
I'm
starts
sure he's
sending
not a
people off with
cleric.
buckets to throw water all over any open flames and stuff. And you guys cede to rest a little bit before trying to make up the ground on them.
Where's Twig and Crud?
You start looking down in the area and try to find Twig and Crud. Go and give me a survival check.
Hey, that's a 16.
16. You find the both of them down there still. They didn't come out right away. And as kind of the last few people go up, eventually they come out, and Twig kind of looks at you and is like, "Adras, what happened?"
They're gone now. That's the important part.
Okay.
Voralden, Boravik, Plato, Ithquant were all still here. They're currently deciding the rest right now, but I figured I should come in and check on you all first.
Well, I mean, I've got a pad we can crash at least.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't checked over there, but yeah.
You guys see the barn is just burned down. It's just that thing is destroyed.
The card.
The card! The card is destroyed.
I believe we're deciding to rest for now, for around an hour or so, and then go and try and track them down.
Okay. Oh, so you're leaving.
Well, again, we're still talking things out, but I'll let you know when we make a decision.
Okay. I guess you guys were going to leave at some point, too.
Well, eventually, but you're a good kid, you know that?
Yeah.
I'll sort of just like pat her on the shoulder a bit and then start walking along. If you want to come see the rest of the group,
Yeah, she tags along. Her and Crud tag along with you. And they follow back. Where did you guys reconvene after this point, other than going to help with people?
Yeah.
I'm completely fine. If you're saving any lives you can. You're like pulling people out of rubble and shit like that.
I'm looting the bodies.
No, Ithquant and Boravik are 100% looting the bodies. You guys together find probably about like 30 gold worth of like, just like knickknacks. I'm talking candelabras. I'm talking little horns. There's definitely like,
One guy's got a
you
broken
find a
lute.
pure scale dragonborn horn, which
Wild.
are worth
Which
badly enough
which
worth
color?
a couple money. The actual like color of the
No.
dragonborn.
What dragon? Yeah, what color dragonborn does it belong to?
The horn is black, which you can kind of associate between a couple different dragonborn.
All the dragonborn have different horns.
Yeah, this one is a black dragon.
Okay, so it's a white horn.
Okay. Jimmy not knowing the actual color of dragonborn horns.
look at me.
They're all very distinctly different.
Oh, okay.
Well, our version of pure scale dragonborns
okay.
and like how that yeah.
So you loot a couple you loot a horn from a dragonborn pure scale, and looks like it's fashioned to a necklace. But altogether the stuff you guys kind of loot together is about 30 gold. You get 2 spell books, which you'd have to have Plato kind of look through to see if there's anything useful in it.
Read.
But that is kind of the things that you guys find. There is a syringe that you pick up off the field that had your blood in it.
What a strange device. Crushes it.
Yeah, you crush it in your hands, in your claw talon hands.
That's 5 appendages,
And
I think.
7.
Give or take.
No.
No.
Listen, it's not like Avatar, Chris.
No, they've got an extra pinky and they've got an extra thumb.
You guys
That's how
see
Dragonborn
Adras with Twig and Crud kind of crossing the river and meet back up with you guys back at the barn, which is missing its roof now. Twig looks at it and she's like, I guess we'll have like an open breeze now.
That's what I like about you, kid. Your positivity.
Yeah. What went down? Are you guys okay? Crud runs up and hugs you, Boravik.
I go off and I teach him the secret dwarven handshake.
Okay. Ooh. What does the dwarven handshake consist of?
It's pretty simple. It's clasping forearms, then the other arm goes around the back of the head, and then you headbutt each other.
Okay. You knock Crud out. And then he wakes up moments later and then remembers the handshake.
You do that for any dwarf and they'll know you as a friend immediately.
And as he gives you another big hug, and Twig is like, hey, they're not coming back with like, you guys, they're all gone, right?
No, they're gone. Oh, they're not here.
They're gone from the town.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we had them running with their tail between their legs. Or tails.
They have tails?
Some of them.
Idris, he demonstrated on the roof of a building what would happen to them if they came back. Smashed it to pieces.
Yes, yeah, of course. That was totally intentional. Yes.
It was a fear tactic.
Fear tactic, that's what we totally call it back.
Leaped right over one of their heads.
Mm-hmm.
Scared the crap out of them.
I could have hit him.
If you'd wanted to.
But I chose not to.
Fear is the weapon that kills twice.
That's certainly.
Ithquant here talks about fear and comes over. Exactly. You understand the code. I should make you my squire.
All right.
But yeah.
Start teaching him how to be a conquest paladin.
Yeah, you see.
Actually, no, I don't.
I'm glad
Not
you
a
guys
pure
all
skill set,
made it
right?
out. Then,
Maybe we can.
so they're not coming back though. So that's
no.
Okay.
I don't think I'm here.
If they're smart.
Don't worry, we'll chase him
in
down.
this conversation. I mean,
Maybe not. She walked back up. Whether you at what point you reconvene is at any point of your choice. You're like helping people out of buildings and stuff, but at any point you're like you finish up with a couple of them. You could join at some point.
Okay.
Were there any javelins?
Yeah, you could lose
Or-
some javelins. Probably about like 5 of them.
5 javelins.
You don't know if they were like.
Were any
actually,
of
like,
the immortals killed?
No, they didn't even participate in the fight.
I don't think any of these basic bitch marauders were wearing.
No, no, they
think
weren't.
so.
Unfortunately, even the immortals weren't wearing plate though. They were wearing chain.
Well, actually, that one wizard, he was wearing plate mail, but he got incinerated.
Damn shame.
So the plate
Craziest
mail
book
melted on him.
survived.
This book survived, and all that was left was a heap of dust and that book.
Well, books are surprisingly fire resilient. I mean, just ask Bookie.
I am not fire resilient, guys.
I think we should
With the amount
try.
of times
Throw
you-
Bookie
Wait,
into the
what?
fire.
No.
Bookie, also, we found you friends.
What?
I hand him one of the 2 books.
Hi, I'm Bookie, and then the book doesn't say anything. It's like, well, you're a quiet one.
And I,
Sassy.
if Boravik, you want to hand over the other
Absolutely, yeah.
You what?
Just passing in the spell books.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you get the
Yeah.
spell books from the people, and you'll be able to
I'll start-
discern from
I'll
those.
flip through them a little bit. See,
Okay.
see what these fools are working with.
Yeah, it's got the shield spell.
Dog.
Firebolt.
I have fire blast.
Fire blast.
Can Fire Blast deal a D6, please? Just
I think it should deal a 2d8.
No, it has to be like the worst kind of like rolling ever. It's
That
got
pretty much does a
A
D8
D2,
because I
you
take
flip
the
a
wrong dice
coin.
every time.
Roll heads, it's 1
Well,
damage.
hold on, it's a
Roll tails,
D10.
you kill him.
I hand you your 6
It
gold.
does.
I hand you your 6 gold since you're here.
It does 5d4.
I'll
It
give
does
you your
have in
6
this
gold when
book,
I find you.
Uh-huh.
create or destroy water.
Because I'm trusting that we're
Hmm.
splitting it all equally.
If you fight something made of water,
But
They
hear
might
me
find
out.
looting
Fire
bodies
Blast does
distasteful, so we did it for
5d4.
them.
Not
They might find
5d4.
Looting bodies distasteful, so we did it for them.
4d4.
Exactly. I always see the battlefield as a battlefield.
That seems like
even
high
after.
potential
So
on it.
It also has
I
a
just
spell
like stealing.
grease.
yeah.
Actually, I like to pretend they're still alive when I'm looting them. Makes it feel more like a heist.
Yeah.
You said 6?
Those are the 2 extra spells. I don't know if you have those
Yeah,
spells or
6 gold.
whatnot, but you can. That means you can add them to your spell book if you have the funds to do so. I think it's cheaper for you because it's a bookie though.
How much does it cost?
We'll look that up between games. But I have
Money.
one more gift of news for you guys.
Twig was actually dead the whole time.
Yes.
Whenever you said you found both of them, I thought you said you find the bones of them, and I was like, what?
You see Twig's like, well, are you guys gonna stay for at least the rest? I mean, we could get leftovers from the feast, and we can hang out a little bit longer.
Play tic-tac-toe?
I mean, we already said we weren't tracking them tonight, so I've
I'm
long
gonna
rest.
walk back in at that point. That sounds like a great fucking idea.
I'll go to Voralden. Here's your 6 gold.
Let's all play a game called Twig Tac Toe.
whoa.
Hey, Plato, I don't like when you make fun of my name like that.
Oh, sorry.
There's a game at the Oiway play called Punchies.
How do you play it?
You punch each other.
Plato Jackson Twig.
Just-
She gets up and is like, okay, I know how to play now. She racks you.
Yeah.
Alistair, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Full force. Just,
Oh, why are we all just beating up Plato? Come on.
just 12 damage.
Oh my god. Kills Plato.
Bookie gets behind a tabletop, you except he's a floating book and you land on him. You see Twig is like, all right, then we can hang out. I'll go make sure all the stuff's ready and we can hang out longer. She runs off to the barn to get stuff to start prepping it for you guys to stay again. And Crud, still holding Boravik, is like,
I'm gonna follow Twig.
yeah,
I'll go with Twig.
You follow her into the barn, and you see her. She's like up in the top of the little rafters, and she's like trying to put stuff together. She's like, she's kind of notes you come in. She's like, Voralden, you're okay. I have. Well, I've got. I mean, we don't have a lot of space up here, and the roof's open now. But you slept on the roof the other night, and that's okay. If you want to sleep up there again, you can. I've got some extra hay pallets I can put together for the rest of everybody. I mean, Ithquant's a little big, so we might have to
True.
use the remnants of the cart to make like a little nest for him or something. But I think he'd like that, so maybe we could do that. He'd make a little den.
Yeah, because he's basically like a big bird.
he's like a dragon. Is like what he likes to think.
Yeah, those are just
At least Twig
Scale
has
bird.
my back.
I mean, but I could put a
Twig,
bed.
I got a thing for you. When we killed the mind fog, right?
Huh?
We found this. I'm gonna give her the locket from her mom.
She looks at it for a second,
Been meaning to give it to you, but like it never really seemed like a good time.
and she holds it in her hand for a second. Kind of looks at it. So I guess,
Yeah.
well, at least we know now that she's not coming back.
Yeah.
And like in a snap of mode, she's like, "But you know, you guys could still stay in the night and everything, and you can come
Yep.
hang out,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll be good because you guys are hanging out with us, and Crud and I will. It'll be fun. I mean,
It'll
we
be
have
a good time.
we don't have the kart race next year. We do that.
We'll definitely try and make it.
You have to go.
I mean, the offer still stands. You could always come with us. Not the greatest idea in the world, but it's also not the worst idea.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I got that in the arrow.
Yeah, that
Got that.
Remember
arrow.
how much it
I mean, here in town. I mean, that's how safe you are in town. That's where you got shot.
It's true. I just. You guys haven't even been here that long, but you're like the first person that cared about us.
God, it's only been 3 days.
I mean,
Yeah.
see how big a little change can make.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess. You know, it was there's gonna be like other people like you guys that come in.
well,
I mean-
don't get crazy.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm one of a kind.
Hey, I made you a bed down there on the ground. It's like a nest.
Oh, I like the sound of a nest.
It's all the remnants of the cart that won.
That's my hoard.
Perfect.
I'll spread my gold out a little bit.
You start
Lay
spreading
on
around,
top of
yes,
it.
yeah. You do a little circle thing, patting your feet around, and then lay down.
Good bed.
As she's like, well, you guys can crash up here.
like
with Bob.
eggs.
Borvik, I don't know if you like being off the ground, but if you climb up the ladder, it's like a ground up on the top. It's like a second story. Adras, you can just hop up here. I'm pretty sure. And
Yeah.
Plato too.
Sure.
To clarify, when I said 3 days, like after we go to sleep and we wake up, that will be day 3.
I just we could just hang out, play some games till tomorrow too. That's cool. Watch the town people not be burned anymore.
Maybe
Maybe-
supposed to be like
There's some
burned
people
to
putting
death?
fires out. We could just watch that.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna start wrapping my hands.
Yeah, they're like burned.
Mostly from Sakura, but you know.
Oh yeah, they're all the thorn bites from Sakura. Yeah, they're not profusely bleeding, but just
Yeah.
little pricks.
Just gonna start wrapping those.
You see that she kind of looks at you guys and she starts coming up with a bunch of different games and stuff, random miscellaneous things, trying to get you guys involved to play. Just from stuff like making little hand shadow puppets to like doing like charades and stuff. And she seems to just be getting really into it. And just like partway through it, she's like, and that, I mean, we could just, whenever you guys come around, I don't know the next time it'll be, but whenever you guys come around next, we could play some other stuff. Or like we could set up a new cart and get stuff like that taken care of.
Hell yeah.
I like to teach Twig and Crud a game I invented.
Huh?
It's where one person tosses a fist-sized rock and the other person uses their hammer to hit it through a window.
Oh no.
Through a window specifically.
Crud he's like,
That's my boy.
Twig throws a rock and you see Crud run and it lands on the ground. He runs and he hits it off the ground with the hammer and it breaks into a window and there's like a lady screaming at him like, we just broke into the town. Why are you breaking more windows? And you see he's running out. And
It's a glass blower.
it was the glass blower's house for
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
I was
It
like,
a
who's their
fancy
glass
window, too.
blower? Because like they have windows. That means that's some high quality shit.
And yeah, the glass blower runs up to you guys. You literally threaten him off your doorstep, and they go back to fix their window on their own. As you guys have a good evening with the
These
two
are
of the
monsters.
kid. Huh?
You guys are monsters.
I just imagine, based on how you treated the stable master, you would threaten anybody else that walked up
They're
here.
just having a little goof, just having a little fun,
Just destroying some of the most expensive property in town.
Exactly.
As you guys turn in for the evening with Twig and Crud, that is where we will call our session. And you guys will all level up to level 4!
I'm so happy.
I gotta decide what I'm gonna do.
Hey, Jayden,
I know.
you won the bet. You get to keep the
I
money.
know. Isn't that so cool?
I didn't know you had a healing potion. I was like, oh man, shit's fucked.
Yeah, I was about to kick in T3 and steal all of theirs.
Oh, yes, that would have been
I only have
I knew
one
we had
healing
them. I
potion
just
left, by the way.
wasn't expecting him to use it.
I mean, it was worth it both times.
Agreed.
Yeah.
What was with what?
The healing potions, because we
Just
saved
saying that
Twig.
healing potion cost us like, I don't know.
This is a person trying to get
500
flame mail,
gold.
keep in mind.
It
Steve,
just cost
Do
us
you want to
basically.
sell them
Uh,
to
they
get
both,
plate mail?
if they both happened to have died, then the money from the event would have had to have gone to.
Okay.
Listen, you could just take the nose plate mail and take.
Oh,
and
It's
tailor
too
it
small
yourself.
for me.
Player's handbook.
It's like it'll be a little tight, but it'll be fine.
Let's hold off on doing all the leveling up.
Yeah,
part.
let's
Yeah,
do the
right.
outro.
No, you can't.
Oh, damn.
You can see that
I
on
have it
our
memorized. What are you
Patreon.
looking for?
All right. All right,
Sure.
guys. Thank you. Thank you for listening to Goon Quest. If you enjoyed the show and want to hear more of it, please feel free to leave us a 5-star rating wherever you listen to your podcast. Not only does this help us, other people find the show, it also helps us feel good about ourselves sometimes. I think it helps me feel good about myself. I don't know about you guys. Our opening music is by Sarush Abedi at Suma Studio and Alexander Nakarada. Our cover art is by Casey May. Our outro music is by Alexander Nakarada. Audio editing by me, not by any of these other fools yet. You will get credit the moment you start working on it.
You
Bring
just
your
gotta
USB.
remind me to bring my fucking USB.
Okay. And you didn't text him. All right. Our Instagram can be found at goon.quest. If you'd like to provide names of NPCs or have ideas for magic items, you could submit suggestions at goonquest@outlook.com or through the Google form in our Instagram link in the bio. Additionally, as news to both you, the listener, and to the goons now, our Goontreon is now live. Brought to you by Patreon.
Whoa.
This show has been a fever dream of a project learning of audio editing process for me to us even practicing how we talk normally. And I know we have a huge world of growing that we have to do as we're learning all of this. And if you want to show support to our show and help us by any means possible, any amount of help goes insanely far. I hope to have some fun things to offer to the supporters, or our goons, if you would. The followers of our Goontreon will definitely be our goons. Some of the things you can get from joining our Goontreon today is a rough design of our world map that we currently use, some information on the gods, including art for the holy symbols, and along with a shout out to you at the end of our episodes whenever we record the episode after you've followed. If we only have a few goons following, we may give you like multiple shout outs. If it's just like, hey, it's that person, we're going to keep giving that person a shout out until if there's too many, then we'll be like, oh, well, we'll just work through them. I don't know how that's going to go. I don't have much expectations.
We'll be
on that
too
regard.
busy with all our money. So.
That's
Question.
really not.
If you donate to the Goontreon, we can eat for free. And by for free, I mean from you guys. You could feed us.
It would feed
We had
us.
to
as we
starve
do
today.
I'm just
pay
saying.
for food before every session.
Just saying, if we hit all of our money goals,
We don't have money goals.
the money
We'll
goals.
open up our only goons.
Ithquant will get his plate mail.
Give me my plate mail, please.
If we get 5,
It won't
if we
matter
get
because they'll
5
still hit me, but
If we get 5
I'll make them
subscribers to
feel
our
better.
Goontreon after this session, I will give Ithquant plate mail.
you
artwork.
can make the difference.
First 5
Pay to win
subscribers to our
D&D,
Goonchron
guys.
get
Heard
a
it here
hammer
first.
signed by Boravik.
I do.
If I make 5 Patreon accounts, do I get my plate mail?
No, I will know if you do.
No,
this.
that's
I
not
will
fair.
know.
That's not fair. I should still get it. You still get the money.
It's your pay to win. Okay,
It increase.
guys,
He has some
let me
17.
finish with this one. Okay, in the future, we might include some other bonus content other than just for showing support to us on our Goontreon, such as character sheets. I hope to get so we can, as we level up, include character sheets for people. A
no.
Discord for goons is one of the goals. If people have questions, stuff for other members of the goons in the podcast, and some other bonus content. But as of now, the first and only subscription level gets you all the access of any of the content we release on there. We might release another level at a later point, but I haven't the faintest idea of other levels to add other than just giving people everything for one level, because that sounds fair. Because why limit stuff to a level, like how much you contribute to something? That seems unfair to like.
Because it's exceptionally personal. So
Yeah.
we'll make a
If
higher
you
level.
If there's a higher level specifically,
There will eventually be a high enough level, and you get access to my personal journal that Ithquant keeps.
which is physically written.
It
and
is.
You will rewrite.
It's
to
going to
send
have
people.
awful. I'll make a text document as well in case you can't read it. But I'll take it. It's very personal.
Yes, and this will be the farthest we get.
No
as
one
far
has
as,
read
like,
it.
We're not going any further. There's no only goons, guys. That's what I want to get to.
I
here.
want only goons.
Yeah.
You're not getting on.
If you want it, we can give it
But
to you.
Dragonborn titties.
No, Dragonborn don't have titties.
They do.
All right,
I
guys.
will
Don't.
die on that hill.
Pure scales don't.
It's the Igmon.
Fine, Ignom can have them. I don't care.
All right,
They're
guys.
abominations.
That's what we're calling it right there. Thank you guys for showing up.
Thank ya. Thank ya.
All right. Yeah.
And I'm the min-maxer.
Why do you
Jimmy.
need more? You have two.
I'm the min-maxer.
Aren't you about a conquest paladin?
Yeah?
I didn't say min-maxer.
No,
Say min-maxer.
well, you have, but
Yeah, there's been times.
no, it's pretty open that I'm a min-maxer. It's absolutely true. I'm just saying I'm the min-maxer.
I think I'm min-maxing here.
You did go very human.
Yes, you are minimizing all opportunities for yourself.
And maximizing only the bad ones.